Opening this ceremony here and now through the power of unconditional love. Calling in the angels and guides, loved ones, masters and wise ones, angels and archangels. Thank you so much for being here. Calling in the energy of Jesus Christ. Calling in the energy of God as well. Calling in the energy of unconditional love and well-being and joy and fulfillment for everyone here in this particular live stream. Guides and angels, we are asking to spread the energy of unconditional love, joy, and fulfillment to every single person who's watching this live stream here and now. Let them receive and be open in their hearts' desires and their heart's greatest fulfillment to receive the love that they have waiting for them. There's a collective energy of love that feels outside of the collective. So if you're sitting there in your seat or wherever you are watching, feels like there's a little bit of love sitting just outside of you that is waiting for you to be received by you. And so I want you to take a second and just to receive the love outside of you. I'm going to collectively help this to happen. If you're watching, collectively help the love outside of you to be received by you, to open your hearts and minds to receive it in and to feel it in your body coursing through your veins. This love is yours, and it always has been yours, and it always will be yours. If you ever feel devoid of love, if you ever feel like you are hurting, if you ever feel like you're missing, if you ever feel like you are less than what you actually are, you only need realize and receive the love that is always present inside and outside of you. It is always there. And if you are not feeling this love specifically, here's the advice. It is simply a matter of receiving what is already yours. Because if you are not feeling that love internally strongly right now in this particular moment, it means there's a part of you that is resistant to love. It's a part of you that's resistant to receiving that particular love. Okay, you guys get it? You guys with me on this? There's a part of you that might be resistant to receiving a particular part of love to come into you. And that part of love will be connected to an external part of your life, whether it's work, whether it's relationship, whether it's family, whether it's career, all of these things, okay? So what they're asking here is here now through the power of unconditional love, you can, and we ask that you receive this love because you can, they're asking to saying, be all that you are, be all that you have within you, okay? Be all of that, step into that. There was a very potent healing yesterday. I won't say her name, but she knows who she is, where there was like a piece of her strength, okay, that we literally infused back into her spine and it ran up and down her body. And we felt this strength, this foundation come back inside of her. And that is also indirectly love. Strength is love. Okay, there are different vibrations or frequencies of what love is. That was one thing. That was one representation of her not receiving her own love. So what aspect, okay, here's the question for all of you, and this is all channeled, by the way. What aspect of you, okay, what strong or loving aspect of you, what positive aspect of you, okay, that's related to love, okay, or closely associated with love, in the same vibration, the same frequency of love, what aspect of you have you been resisting integrating or receiving into your own self? Is it your own strength, confidence, and independence? Because that's love. Is it your own inflow of money and finances? Because that's also love. Yeah. What we're doing today by receiving donations and doing free healings, that's money and that's also love. And being given back, by the way, because these healings are fucking powerful. Okay, so are you resisting receiving some type of money or inflow? Are you resisting your own strength? Are you resisting your own confidence? Are you resisting your own, what is it, fill in the blank, joy, happiness, gratitude? You must understand that you already are all of those things. So if you don't feel it, if you aren't identifying with it, then you aren't receiving it. Okay? This is the first message, the primary message the guides and angels want to share with all of us here in this moment. So they want you, everyone has a different aspect of them. Hi from London. Hello. And thank you. Yeah, it's me, Big Pick. We're on a roll with the live streams. We're going ham. What aspect of that? And okay, here's the second part to that. What is that thing? What is that resistance to receiving that particular aspect of that thing in your life preventing you from doing? What aspect of your dreams, what aspect of your destiny is that resistance to you receiving that part of you associated with love outside of you. What is that preventing you from doing and being in your life? If you were to, here's the other question, if you were to receive that particular thing in this moment, into your body, if you were to receive the love, if you were to receive the money, if you were to receive the gratitude, if you were to receive the recognition for who and what you are and all that you give, if you were to receive the reciprocity, okay, where would then that thing take you in your life that you haven't been able to go just yet? That right there, right off the bat, is the answer to the question many of us have been asking, as in, how do we move forward? How do we progress? Well, it's the missing, quote unquote, the missing part of you that's been resisting, okay, or has resisted receiving that part in because of some belief, because of some trauma, because of something that happened way in the past that said, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve money because this. I don't deserve love because this. I don't deserve strength or confidence. I don't deserve to be seen or recognized because this. Fill in the blank. What is that aspect for you? Okay, that's the first and primary question that the guides want us all to reflect on, to meditate on, and to feel into, and to receive when we are ready. Hello, Tehapi, California, and acceptance. Lisa Lady says, so true. Welcome, guys, to the live stream. It's so good to have you guys here. We have, on average, about 45 to 50 people always on the TikTok live stream. I think that's great. Would I love more? Yeah. But am I grateful for the 50 viewers that always are here? Yes. Thank you guys so much for being here every single time. So consistently, so much more consistent than I am. That is for sure. And I do really, really appreciate it. And I'm grateful to be here. I hope you guys can feel, and it's a little different from how it maybe used to be. I'm enjoying the time so much more. It's so much more fun to me when I can just come on live and talk and not have to worry about being any certain type of way and just give value and just speak from my heart and speak from the guides and angels. It's really good. All right, so that was the first opening of the channeled messages. And if you guys have something that you're realizing this moment around what you've been missing, okay, let's just take a second and just kind of feel into it. If you guys know what that thing is, I want you to go ahead and say it in the chat and just let everyone know, hey, I'm so-and-so. I've been missing this in my life. I've been missing strength. I've been missing acceptance. I've been missing confidence. I've been missing money. Let everyone know what it is. I'm going to go first, okay? We can just kind of make this a group thing because it's fun. My name is Brandon. My name is Brandon Tobias. I've been missing I've been missing the self-recognition. I'm gonna say that. I've been missing the self-recognition, that piece of love. I'm gonna reattain and re-grab on that piece. I've been missing the self-recognition of doing the right thing, of giving value to people, of changing people's lives. I'm going to go ahead and take that piece back in right now. I've been missing the self-recognition. Yeah? So I choose, I'm going to go through it with you guys so you guys can do it too. I choose to recognize myself for the value I've been bringing to the world, to my relationship, to my family, to everyone around me. I choose to recognize that value. I choose to recognize that part of myself for doing those things. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And wow, what a change, right? What a shift. So I can feel those emotions coming up where when that part is ignored, right, it seeks externally more recognition, more this, more that. Okay. We have some people in chat. My name is Paula. I've been missing faith. Oh, that's a good one, my love. I'm Vanessa. I've been missing being respected and taken seriously. I feel that one. My name is Lisa. The last few months I've been missing my self-confidence. Hey, Lisa, yes, go get that self-confidence. Jess says, I choose to see what a gift I am in many substantial ways. That's lovely. Eva Maria says, I choose to allow money to flow to me. Amen to that. Yes, yes, yes. I have confidence, but I miss the money. Amen to that. Let's let that money flow. To everyone here in the collective here and now, in this particular collective, let's open up that flow of money here and now. If you guys all intend it, if you guys all want more money, all right, let's put in the chat as well. Give me an amen. Give me an amen to more money. And this collective in particular, if you're watching this, if you've been following along for a long time, you know who you are, and you've been deficient or feeling deficient in money, let's open the flow up and just give ourselves permission to receive all the money we could ever need and more in excess. Thank you so much, Eva Maria, for bringing that in. I definitely commend that, and I claim that, and I proclaim that. I proclaim that this collective, should we stay in our faith, stay in our strength, stay in unconditional love, that we receive all the money we need and more. And if you agree, I want you to type in agree and amen, because the more people that add into this energy of receiving money is the more people are going to receive. There's more power with more words. Yes, please, amen. Amen to receiving. Amen. Ida says amen. Agree, amen. We've got amens, we've got agrees in the chat. Girl 414, I broke both arms, need to pay my medical bills. I claim more money comes my way. Amen to that. Agree, amen. You who shows the way, agree and amen. Awesome. Agree, amen, says Catherine. Lizette said agree and amen. Jennifer says, I accept all the abundance and love that the universe wants to give me. Amen. Agree and amen. All right, good. All right, now that we're all rich, now that we are all rich, let us get into the collective reading. Let us get into the collective reading. That was fantastic. Keep going, guys. Keep going. We all need to be on the same page here and now with these messages. Very, very good. Very, very good. Wow. We've got so many people chiming in here saying they agree and amen. And this money's about to flow. I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. This money is about to flow in very big. All right. So let's go into the next part of the live stream. Rough, hasty transition here. I just want to channel and use the tarot for additional channeled specific messages here and now through the power of unconditional love. This is a collective reading, and look at that. We've got the Lovers and Wheel of Fortune right off the bat. So the guide said this was going to be about love, and I don't care if you're in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. That's okay. This is about love and true love and romance and what we need to know, what's happening right now on earth with divine love. This isn't just if you're single or looking for love. This is love generally speaking. True love, relationships, and how to progress to the next level and how to really deepen that relationship if you're in one within yourself, okay, first, and also to your partner. And, you know, it goes hand in hand. The messages here, whether you're single or in a relationship, are here to deepen your current existing relationship and really help you guys to find God together. And Paul says, I claim success and abundance upon any person watching this. Oh, thank you, my love. And if you're single, right, this is going to help you to find that within yourself so you can attract that externally into your life, okay? So, guides and angels, loved ones, masters and wise ones, angels and archangels, I ask here and now that you allow me to be a vessel of God, a vessel of the angels and guides, only from God, through the power of unconditional love. We proclaim this. We want to hear the messages upcoming, what we need to know for our greatest and highest good in love and in life in this particular moment. Please share with us what we need to know. Those of you guys who have been watching for a while, I don't reverse my deck, and yet my deck somehow landed upside down, and so we have the Fool card in the reverse. And they're saying, for God's sakes, just go already. Just go. Don't wait anymore. Okay? Don't wait anymore. Don't hold yourself back anymore. There's a deepening. There's a next step. There's a true commitment. There's a true direction. There's a next location. There's a something here in love and or in life that's waiting for your leap of faith. Emotionally, physically, spiritually. This is a conscious leap of faith into this direction. And if you can feel this, right, we'll bring this direction in now into your soul about what that is. And you guys will just receive that, right? As I say these words, you'll receive right now what that word is for you. Whatever that leap of faith is, stepping into the next direction and really giving it your all. Because here's the thing, this leap of faith, the reason why it's upside down as an omen is because this is a leap of faith asked by God specifically. This is something that you may not have planned on. It's something that you may not have known about. It's not something that you may even, your ego may have even wanted. And yet God has asked you in this moment or in the months before this, right, for many times to take this leap of faith. And now is the time, if you haven't already, it is time to take that leap of faith. It is time to identify and to move forward. Now, those of you guys who are watching this will have already identified what that is. It's just now stepping into it. Okay. The reason why is because this leap of faith is what will put you into your truest power. It's what will put you into your truest influence. And for God's sakes, it will let you finally let go of whatever's been haunting you from the past and to really start a new future. This has been a long-term cycle of growth, of moving forward, of trusting God, of trusting yourself, of having faith, of taking leaps of faith continuously. And now the biggest one is here. And this leap of faith is what will put you into your greatest power, expression, and influence. It is what will impact the world on the greatest possible level. Okay. Here we go with the Chariot card right underneath the Fool card. Okay, in reverse. So this is something that you will know deep inside that you may have been holding yourself back on for a long time. That has become more and more clear over time as you've asked for confirmation, have you asked for clarity and for reassurance from God. He has given it, or he's delivered it to you in the form of other people or his angels or your guides or some other form of confirmation. But the fear is that it is an illusion. The fear is that it is a deception. And the fear is that it is nothing that can be trusted, whatever this situation may be. Love, partnership, and romance. Okay, there's a fear around deception, illusion, of lying, of not being able to trust the truth when it comes to love, couples, romance, and moving forward within love, couples, and romance and passion. Not being able, I'm hearing from the collective here now, not being able to trust fully in the depths of our soul that this person will fully be there, that this person is fully there, that this person can fully support all that is to come, all that I am, all that I will be. Okay, so there's a restriction of passion, of love, of sensual and sexual expression because of a fear of either your current person or a future potential divine counterpart, soulmate, twin flame, not being able to hold all that you are, all that you want to be, or fully being able to be there with you in it 100% as committed as you are. Is the deepest fear that's coming up right now in the collective. Eight of Swords, it's not something we want to look at though, because we feel we've already done the healing. We've done the clearing. We feel we've gotten over the past. But some things are deeper than meets the eye because they are very, very deep and very, very traumatic on a soul level. And these things take a lot of time and a lot of experience and a lot of continued, consistent work in order to clear out. But what you've given to from the past, what you've been giving to that is still in your past, that is still from your past, is now dead. What you were once so afraid of, the thing that has haunted you the most from your past, the thing that has prevented you from really moving forward in a very strong way, an aligned way, the thing that you've given your time and your energy and your emotions to, that has stolen that or taken that we have not wanted to look at the depth of the trauma around in that particular thing, has now come to a close. And it is there no more. The reality of that thing is there no more. The reality of that thing is dead in this moment. And the reality of that thing can harm you no more unless it's in your imagination, unless it is in your fears. Whatever that thing that was existing in your life, that was tangibly stealing your energy, tangibly taking effort, energy, money from you, energy or emotions from you, that has distracted or deterred you from moving forward with faith in your path, taking those leaps of faith, whether it be in love and relationship or otherwise, is now dead. And it cannot and will not harm you anymore in a tangible way. It is only existent in the mind, the imagination, and or the fear. And the ask now is to allow and to release from the need to feed that particular thing which held you hostage the most. Very interesting message, you guys. Very, very interesting message. Magician card with the Four of Wands. Now that this thing has died, now that this thing is dead, now that this thing is over, you have permission here now to take back all of your energy, to take back all of your empowerment, and to take back all that you've ever dreamed of creating and being and residing in back into your soul, because it is fully possible now. It is fully aligned now. It is fully ready now, whereas before it was not able to progress because of the unwinding and the release of all that has taken from you. Now that this chapter, now that this thing, now that this part of you has died and released itself out into the world and only exists in an intangible form, you have permission to now step into the greatest level of empowerment that you've ever experienced. And that is what is awaiting you right now in this moment. Some of us may not be fully wanting or ready to take our power back within us because we are saying to ourselves, well, is it fair, is it okay that this thing outside of me, or this thing that has haunted me, or this thing that has taken from me has died, has become no more, and is it okay, is it fair that I take back my power from it, whatever it was that was keeping you, so that I can live my life because I have chosen to be in alignment with my highest self and with God? And the answer is yes. The answer is absolutely 100% yes. You have permission from the angels, from the guides, from God himself to bring your power back in, to take your power back in from wherever it was before this, to move forward and to live out your dreams. You have the permission. We give you permission. Take your power back. We give you the permission here and now from whatever it was that was keeping it. That thing deserves your energy no more. And it's time to take back what's rightfully yours. This is the only way forward. Amy Pier, thank you so much for your donation. What an intense 1 and 2 row. Let's go into the third row. We have Knight of Swords, the Hermit card, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Even though it was incredibly, incredibly hard, if you're watching this right now, I know what a difficult time you've been going through in this particular collective to get to where you are today. I understand. I know. Why? Because I can feel it. Because I am you. We are one. I know what you've gone through because I've gone through the same or similar essence in my life energetically in different ways. We are all part of the same collective, rising now at this time and claiming what is truly ours, which is solo and individual empowerment, but also partner divine love and empowerment and mutual support of one another to succeed and to create their wildest possible dreams. Because we deserve it, and we deserve to feel excited, and we deserve to feel happy, and we deserve to feel all the love and the joy and the respect that is possible here on this planet, that God designed it to be possible for everyone here on this planet. And he sends that to all of you now if you are open to receiving it. It is time for the truth. It is time to be with the person that truly has an open and loving heart, that truly is in alignment with your truth and where you're going and your destination. And it is here and available for you now if you are open to receiving it. Now is the time to receive that. And when you accept this particular truth in, and when you accept that it is time, and when you accept that you are ready, and when you accept this love inside of yourself and that you do deserve this love will be coming so fast into you won't even know what to do with it. It will be coming so quickly, so intensely, with so much energy, with so much vigor, with so much certainty, with so much passion, that you will barely even know how to receive it because it is so incredible. But it is real, and it is here, and it is ready. And after you receive it, you'll be going, I don't know how. Here's how you know that you've done what you needed to do in this lifetime when it comes to love, when it comes to life. I don't know how I ever went another day without this thing being in my life and being with me till the day I die, and being with me to set me up and to help support me mutually in our divine destinies together. I don't know how I ever was with anyone else that is not and was not this. That right there is the energy that you will be seeing and that you will be feeling in the times to come. And you only need to receive it. You only need to receive these particular words and these particular messages in order to receive what is rightfully yours. Nothing else must be done. Nothing else must be done. Hear me now. Besides receiving those particular words. There's no other ways to prove yourself. There's no other ways to change yourself. There's no other ways to do anything differently. You will change and do those things if they need to be done for your own self-improvement naturally when you accept the fact that you deserve someone who will make you feel exactly like we just said and channeled. Anonymous Scroller says, Muscle Dude tarot card reading? Now I've seen it all. Well, I did ask for self-recognition, right? That was my beginning manifestation. Final three cards of the reading. We have 2 of Wands, the Moon card, and the 6 of Wands. Do not doubt, my friends. I can feel the doubts coming up. I can feel some of you guys like, is this just another one of those tarot, those muscle card tarot readings where this guy's going to tell me I have love coming on the way? Is this just another one of those things? Did I just scroll upon one of those things where this guy's going to be like, you know, you're going to meet the love of your life tomorrow. It's going to be a happily ever after. And it is if you see it like that. And we just pulled out Judgment Reverse. All that means to me is, are you judging this particular reading or what it is that you actually want? Because somewhere deep inside, you don't really feel you want it, or you really don't feel worthy of it, or you reject it automatically, or you make fun of it automatically because you aren't really desiring to look at that part of you that's wanting or desiring something true, something in love, something with peace. Before you cast your judgments on this reading, if you are here watching it, if you have stayed this long, if you are hearing every single word out of my mouth, then God intended you to hear this particular reading. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's not like it's a coincidence that you landed across this reading and you're watching this right now. So why do you doubt? Why still do you doubt? That is what to ask your body and your soul. Why, body, mind, soul, do I doubt that this could be actually for me? Right there is what will allow you to unlock everything you've ever wanted. Those words, that question, when you look at the face of what is ideal for you, when you look at the thing that you've always wanted, your dream come true, when you create a vision board, which Paula's going to do when she gets back from Florida, right, my love? When you create a vision board of what you actually want, and you look at it in the face, and then you feel into your body whether your body is actually wanting that thing or ready for that thing or open to receiving that thing, or there's a bunch of fears and doubts and insecurities and things that come up in the body, that is how you know there's work to do. Because when you can get to the place when just for existing in your beautiful, God-given, divine, lovely self here on earth, doing whatever the hell you are here to do and being free to express whatever it is you are here to express and loving yourself in the process, you are worthy and deserving of everything you could ever desire. You were made to achieve and to receive everything you could ever desire now and in this moment and in the future. And you just have to keep going. You just have to keep working. You just have to have the faith ready and open to receive those things because they are yours. They are no one else's but yours. Don't let other people have and experience what is rightfully yours to experience. Don't let other people have all of the fun while you sit there and watch them and wonder why you could never do the same thing. If you are watching someone else do something that you want to do and become something that you want to become and live the life that you want to have, that is your life too. And there is no difference between the person you are watching. There is no difference between me and you and anyone else watching. It is all the same. It is all one. And that is the possibilities that we have in front of us right now. So don't be afraid, my friends. Do not be afraid. With me here and now, I'm with you too on this. This is talking to me as much as it is talking to you, by the way. You guys don't think I watch, people who are very successful on YouTube, TikTok, and go, man, why aren't I on that level? I do every day, every single day. I watch a streamer called Asmongold. He used to be a gaming streamer, and he just talks about world topics. And I go, man, that's just, how does he do that? And I'll say, don't be afraid to have the success that's waiting for you. 2 of Wands, Moon card with the 6 of Wands. Don't be afraid to rise. Don't be afraid to show off to the world what you got. Don't be afraid to be what you are. There are people waiting to be inspired by you. There are people waiting to do and to be what you are. There are people waiting that will see you doing what you are doing, who will say, I want to be like that, and I can be like that too, and I'm going to be like that. And that is how we change the world. Right there. Together, that's how we change the world. Final 3 cards of the reading. Thank you so much, angels and guides, loved ones, masters and wise ones. There's so many emotions coming up, feeling up in the collective. It's all getting crazy, chaotic, stormed up. I can feel it. Last 3 cards of the collective. Star card, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. And their advice is here and now that instead of comparing yourself to other people, instead of trying to find someone and to replicate what they're doing, sure, you can take inspiration from the life that they live, the happiness that they exude, the energy that they have, but their guides are specifically saying, you have your own star-seated stardom potential inside of you. And it's very unique. It's very different. This collective I'm talking to here now is not cookie cutter in any way, shape, or form. Every person on here has a unique message, a unique essence, and a unique gift that they are here to embody and step into the world. They are and can be their own wish fulfillment, their own type of person, their own type of influencer, their own type of wish come true. And what God is asking us to do right now is to find out what that is and to be willing to step into that. And that is how you live a life of true freedom. And yes, rising to be amongst, thank you Camille for your donation, amongst those who inspired you to get to where you are as well, but not limiting yourself to who and what they are either, because you have just as much uniqueness and just as much specialness inside of you, and that is what the world is ready to see. All right, that does it for the collective reading here and now. Lots of amazing messages. Thank you so much, guides and angels, for that particular reading. That was lovely, very lovely. Let us know in the comments what you guys are feeling into, what messages hit you the most, anything that you are processing. You guys are welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining, for sharing. We have Jennifer Ring, thank you so much. You shows the way, so amazing. Lizette, thank you. Eva Maria, thank you. Sei Kana says, yay. Awesome. Lady Luck says, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Brandon. I love how everyone is like, they're like during the actual live stream, everyone is so respectful. They're not even really typing comments. And then right after everyone starts typing, that's a cool sign to me that you guys are just like taking it all in. And, you know, not just, there's some live streams where people are just chit-chatting away. So I hope that was helpful. That was the second part of the live stream. We're the last and final part before we go into the personal healings, because we now have actually 4 people to get into the reading or healings for today. Wind of Change is amazing. Seriously, amazing. Thank you guys so much. That was a good one. That was a good, some good messages there. Esley says, I got it just a few minutes ago, but what I got is be the change you want to see. Awesome. Daya says, thank you, B. Thank you, God. And thank you, angels. Yes, they are here. They're literally here. Everyone's here together. That's all I could say. Everyone's here together, and being here. So next part of the live stream, before going into the personal healings. Now, again, if you guys are welcome just to be here for the collective horoscope, the collective messages, the collective tarot. But if you guys want a personal reading and or a personal healing, we are doing those after this next section. And so the link to do that, to buy one for $50 or more, is in the link in my bio in TikTok or the top of the link in the YouTube chat. And you guys are welcome to do that, or just enjoy the free value. It's totally up to you, but I truly appreciate it nonetheless. Okay, so the last thing for the collective that we're going to be going into is the astrology. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up to the guides and angels to share with me. Show my phone. Which weeks we need to go through when it comes to June. There we go. So those of you guys on TikTok, if you guys want to see you guys are welcome. Thank you guys so much. Vanessa says, thanks. You're like a brother I never had. I need this advice to resonate a lot. Awesome. Andy says, great messages. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I really, truly appreciate that. I really do. Now, and one quick reminder, if you guys want to be notified for all of my future live streams, again, I'll be doing a lot more live streams coming up. Be sure to go to my profile, hit that bell button, and click live, all notifications for live, and hopefully TikTok will notify you, and hopefully we'll start to build up an amazing community here on TikTok once again. But moving forward, we are now going to look at the astrology. I have my laptop open, I've got the charts open, and if you want to go on YouTube and see the chart as I scroll through everything, you're welcome to do that. It's actually showing the chart on the screen, so you guys can learn along, or you guys can just stay here and check out the horoscope. But this is a horoscope talking about June and the energies of what's to come. All right? So these are just things we need to know, helpful things we need to know. It's June 5th, 2022. We're going to be going over full moon, new moon stuff, different details. I'm going to take a sip of coffee and perhaps some water here before we go to the next section. Let me just take a breather. Hi from California. Hi from Phoenix, Arizona. By the way, was anyone here for the YouTube? There was the YouTube intro page, and it went into the Spotify ads on the intro music. Did anyone hear that? My apologies. I saw last night my Spotify subscription ran out, so I had to renew it real quick. I just thought that was pretty funny. That's another human moment from Brandon. Lizette says, awesome message, goosebumps all over. Awesome. All right, so let's see what the guides and angels have for June of 2022. Then we'll be going into the single healings here. Going 414 said, yep. I think it was a Tide commercial. Okay, so what I'm being guided to do is I want to see when the full moon is. So right now it's June 5th, 2022. We're going to look at the energies today just to get a gauge of what's going on within June right now. And then I want to go up to the next full moon. And that's what I'm going to do for today with the astrology. I'm going to lead us into the next full moon so that we can be prepared for what's going on, what we need to know, and make the changes necessary before this next cycle closes. All right, so we are going to see when this next full moon is. So it looks like it's going to be in Sagittarius. Yep. So moon will be in so the next full moon is on June 14th. Okay, so we're going to go through now until June 14th. I think it's a helpful way to organize it. And just kind of look at what this is all about. So I'm going to take a look at what this is. Sun will be at 23 degrees Gemini. Moon will be at 23 degrees Sagittarius. Let me just quickly talk about the axis of Gemini and Sagittarius, because this is a very prominent one in my chart. The difference between Gemini and Sagittarius mostly is Sagittarius energy is a teacher from experience, life experience. Like imagine the world traveler or that person that got back from college and said, I quit college and I traveled the world and I learned more in a year than I did in 10 years of school. This is Sagittarius energy. Okay, so Sagittarius is wise because of his or her life experiences or outside of his or her environment, learnings or experiences that have taught them what they are. Gemini is all about what you observe, what you read, what you learn, okay? What you study. It's more of an intellectual experience of teaching. Both are teachers. Both are very natural teachers, for sure. Gemini is more of an intellectual understanding. So Gemini is more of the, we could say, more of the bookworm. And Sagittarius is more of the world traveler. Both are wise in their own way. Okay? So moon is in Sagittarius, sun is in Gemini. So this is really an integration, this full moon coming up on the 14th, between what we've learned intellectually and what we've learned through our experiences. And this is coming to a head. So we're really being called to look at how what we've learned intellectually can help or does help what we know from experience. So for example, if you're in a relationship, if you're working on a project, if you're at work, this is really a time for you to say, all right, now I've been going mostly off of what I know or what I've learned, but now I'm going to add in my life experiences. I'm going to merge these two worlds together, and it's going to create something even more special. So it's really what it's calling for is the full trust in what we know both intellectually, what we studied intellectually in some part of our life or many parts of our life, and what we've experienced in those parts of life, and trusting that the merging or the balancing of those two worlds will create something entirely new. Okay? And here's what's coming up for me so it can give you guys a tangible example into what I mean. It's been on my mind for a bit now to take my YouTube channel in a new direction. I say this like every week. Those of you guys have followed me for a while, like, here he goes again. I watch YouTube all the time. Like, I watch it for my entertainment. I watch streamers. I watch all sorts of content very much outside of my realm. Like, I watch a lot of gaming content. I watch a lot of news content, a lot of politics, a lot of talk show stuff. And I'm just watching and studying, like, how they format their titles, how they format their videos, how they format their thumbnails. And I'm all watching them, but I'm taking it in at the same time. Right? I'm learning, I'm absorbing it. This is how I'm studying. Okay. At the same time, I have over 2 years of experience now in actually creating YouTube videos for tarot mostly, and building a somewhat successful YouTube channel with over 10,000 subscribers. So there's learned experience there, but there's intellectual understanding here. Those two worlds have not yet entirely merged. But by the end of this full moon, my goal is to merge them together, so I create a hybrid channel of sorts to exercise what I've learned intellectually with what my experience is. Is this making sense to you guys? So there's some area of your life where you can do this, but it's going to require trusting and taking that leap of faith as well in merging those two worlds together. Okay, so this is the essence of the full moon here. I need this kind of live right now. I love that. Between the full moon here. So let's go back and just see how we got here. So again, remembering June 14th is the day of the full moon. Today is the 5th. So we're working up to that particular point. Okay. Now we've got Pluto in Capricorn making a trine to Mercury in the North Node with Uranus. So we've got Uranus still conjunct the North Node. We've got Mercury as well, still conjunct the North Node. I know we've talked about this in prior live streams. We've got the Sun in Gemini at 14 degrees, making a square over to Juno. And we've got Ceres and Lilith. So if you guys remember last time, hybridation sounds really good. Last time we spoke about June being the essence of like power, could be control aspects, shadow aspects, darker energy, embracing those darker energies to embrace and integrate more of our power so we could attain and accomplish more. So this is really, as we channeled, actually looking at the parts of us that were connected to dark energies in the past, whether it's a past relationship, whether it's a family member, friend, something from the past that was connected to us because those parts of ourself were also matchingly dark, and taking that power back in, but transmuting in the light. This is what the tarot was really talking about, by something that's over now, that cannot harm you anymore unless you fear it from internally, from yourself. Does that make sense? So that's the part, general theme here. So, but they want me to look at Pluto. So the Pluto in Capricorn trining this Mercury. All right. So there's a strong push right now, like a strong push and potential to have these new ideas, like new bursts of creative energy, potential, right? Pluto in Capricorn trine Mercury in Taurus. At the same time, as we spoke about yesterday, there's a push forward, but then there's also a push back to kind of sit with why we're really here. So we're in this weird kind of place where we're getting all these new creative ideas coming forth, and we're being asked to sit with those ideas to see the best way to implement them. Okay, so definitely action is recommended, but also those new creative ideas and inspiration have to be combined with what you really are. So there's another balance to integrate here in this moment that I'm going to ask, that we all look at for the guidance, right, from the Ages of Guides. So with Pluto here trining Mercury, all right, bursts of creative energy, inspiration, potential. If it's not hitting for you, meaning if it's not really going forward, if it's not really pushing you forward or letting you go to where you want to be, it's because you haven't connected those ideas with what you really are. Does that make sense? Deep inside. I'll give you guys another example. So I'm working on this new drop shipping Shopify kind of business where I can, find products and sell them on my own Shopify store and have people buy them, kind of like Amazon, but with my own shop. And so I've been learning a bunch of stuff about this, studying business techniques, all this stuff. And then it hit me one day that part of the reason why I wasn't getting as much energy or motivation to do it, or really getting traction with the momentum, was because I forgot that for me personally to sell products, I have to think and know that this product will genuinely change people's lives. That's a part of me. My essence is to want to change people's lives by giving them an experience of something that comes from me. So in essence, if I'm going to take all of this stuff I'm learning about creating a business, it has to be connected to me in that way. Does this make sense to you guys? So that's where the combination has to happen, where if you guys are getting all this creative ideas, great. But how does that connect to the true essence of why you are really here and what you are here to share with the world? That is the question to ask in this particular moment with any new ideas, creative inspiration, and or next steps forward in your life. Okay? So let's keep moving on. So we have June 6th here. Okay, moving forward. Now I want to look at Chiron and Mars here. This is going to be a big one. Oh, what do you know? So we said the full moon is on the 14th. Well, Chiron goes conjunct with Mars in Aries. Is it on the 14th? It's on the 14th. So at the same time, on the 14th, that we have this full moon, we have Chiron conjuncting Aries Chiron conjuncting Mars in Aries. Okay? So it's coming to a head. And I can feel it. It's on my right side, this energy collectively, where there's this collective masculine wound. For men, it's around being that strong, dynamic, assertive masculine force. For women, it's around being hurt, being abused, not trusting fully in the masculine energy from where it's harmed them in the past. This is coming to a major head point on the 14th, on the full moon specifically. So it's also about internal emotional healing around masculine energy at the same time as this. And we got to remember, that energy that I just referred to also combines with our creative ability to create things, create businesses, create opportunities to receive money, create fulfillment, create impact for other people. That's the same energy. The same energy that's wounded there, that we're going to be called to release and heal, is the same thing keeping any flow of movement forward. So, and Crystal says, okay, what to do? So what do you do with this? Well, you want to look at specifically where strong masculine energy, either from within yourself or from outside of yourself and your experiences, where has strong masculine energy harmed you, made you lose trust, made you fear, made you distrustful, made you hurt in some way for a long period of time, that you can fully forgive, love, and release, because that same energy is the same thing that's being repressed inside of you and or being repelled from you. Does that make sense? So when you heal this particular part, when you release the fears, wounds, and trauma around this particular part, two things will happen. You will either attract in the person, the masculine energy that is truly in alignment with your full self, or if you're with the masculine energy, if you're in a partnership, that masculine energy will be freely and fully allowed to be, right, all of his masculine strong self. And or if you're not looking for a partnership or you're not in a relationship, that energy within yourself will start to flourish. Okay, all three or just one are possible. All right, let me know if this makes sense to you guys, because this is a very specific healing that's going to be happening here on the full moon, and it's going to be very, very intense for a lot of us, particularly the feminines, because there is this wound. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but there's a definite re-rising of energies from within the masculine energy in society. Like there's a newfound kind of release of the whole traditional feminist movement, from what I've observed personally. And I'm just I'm on social media every day, right? Every single day. I'm looking at people commenting. What are they saying? How are they feeling? How are they responding to certain videos? And from what I'm seeing the feminine collective rise up and say, we want a strong but loving man. But we want a strong man. We want a strong, assertive, but loving man to be fully himself and to take care of us and to be strong and protective. We don't want some wimp. We don't want some chump who is going to just like choose to be overpowered by the feminine, right? Like we don't want necessarily for the masculine to just give up all his power and just succumb and obey everything that the feminine wants. Like that's not what we're looking for. It's gone way out of that realm, right? And so now it's starting to rebalance, and it's like, hey, yeah, we're on equal levels, 100%. You recognize my divine energy as a feminine, and I know you'll recognize my energy as a divine masculine, and now we can work together. So let us know in the comments if you guys are feeling this. Paula says we want a strong, assertive, loving, yet loyal man, period. Queen energy. I love that. That's the essence, right? So let us know in the comments if you guys agree with that particular. Betsy says an authentic one. Jennifer says true. Amy Pier says absolutely. Esley says story of my past experience. I've been heavily betrayed in relationships. Lady Luck says I hear you so well. I'm feeling a powerful change happening for me within the next month. Awesome. So yeah, I love it, guys. And if you disagree, that's okay too. But we're not saying men who are, as Paula used to tell me, machiste, right? Men who are just like abusive or betraying or not loyal or just selfish, right? Not talking about that at all. We're talking about men who are strong, who are capable, independent, powerful, protective, assertive, but loving and gentle at the same time. Okay? But also not dependent and also not also, scared or fearful or intimidated by feminine energy, right? How many guys too have had the experience, feminines out there, where men are too scared to even talk to you, right? Men are too scared to even approach you because they don't want to offend you, or they don't want to come on too strong, or right? And you're like, where the hell are all the men, right? It's like that. It's like, oh, well, let me go on the dating app, and then there's just a bunch of fuckboys on there, right? Excuse my French. So it's hard. So that right there, that's the energy. And believe me when I say us men, okay, speaking as a masculine, we are rising for sure. We are rising into that. But that's the growth that's been happening. And I do feel, I want to say, that is what's coming to a head, that energy, that growth, that transformation on the 15th, on the 14th. Someone says, these women don't want to hear this, LOL. I don't know about that. Let us know if you disagree. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I want to hear your perspective. Do you guys agree with this? Do you not agree with this? I mean, I'm only a masculine, speaking from my experience. Jennifer says, yep. Amy says, no narcissists. I agree. No narcissists. I agree. Jennifer Ring says, you're accurate though. Yeah. Awesome. So anyways, it's looking at those parts of ourselves that that spirit is going to ask us to do over these next couple of weeks here. Let's see. Bernadette says, want a man who can be strong, loving, creative, fun, where we can share mutual interests and balance each other. Yeah, love that. That's perfectly said. Looking at those parts of ourselves that are still maybe a little bit repressing or fearful or not fully trusting of the possibility of having masculine energy in that light, right? So there might be a disconnect between what we know we want, like Bernadette just said, want a man, and what Paula said as well, strong man, authentic, loving, right? Not selfish, but is strong, and what our body feels is possible. Does that make sense? So it's all in the body. The body holds the score. Even if our mind, we can write down 1,000,000 times. How many of you guys have wrote down a list of what you want, the qualities you want in a person or in a man or whatever, and you write it down and still it's not coming? It's because the body says something different. The body expects something different. Does this make sense? The body believes something different. That sounds like it might be a myth. That's what, once that shifts, once that opens to say, not only is it possible, but yes, my body wants that as well. My body desires that. That right there is what will attract it in. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Let me know if you guys have questions about that. I think that's pretty well elaborated. I'm strong. I can lift stuff. I know. That's lovely. All right. Let's do one last channeling here about the energies up until June 14th. But those are the two major ones. We talked about, businesses like being merged together, or ideas, right, being merged together from what we've learned, what we have experienced. moving forward. And I want to see if there's any other major energies here that are playing a part within this. I would say also, for everything that we just talked about with this, you guys can expect this to start to come up after around June 9th. So June 9th, June 10th, when the moon hits an opposition with Mars, literally, and then goes into Libra. And then on the 11th, it hits that trine with Lilith and Ceres. So 8th through the 11th, 9th through the 11th, we're going to be hitting some major deep trauma points here. Definitely, I would say around masculine healing, masculine energy healing, and then like dark shadow parts within ourselves that have been created to protect against those masculine energies. So there's two parts to that part, and then identifying the parts within ourselves designed to protect against those masculine energies and actually repels masculine energy in that way. So that's coming up after the 11th. And then the 12th here, that moon hits the south node in Scorpio, and that's when it all starts to really just explode, right? Like the deepest parts of the past there. That's when it really will start to come out. So yes, June 12th and then 13th, 14th. So and that's also making a trine in Neptune. Okay, so that was the last thing here. And then Juno's sextile there. So my point is, as we head into this full moon here on the 14th, right around the 12th here, when the moon hits that south node in Scorpio, remember Scorpio is about facing those deep, dark internal triggers to allow or create the space for something new to come in. So those of you guys who are sitting here listening and maybe going, and rightfully so, that doesn't exist. You know, there isn't a man that's like that, really. I don't know if I'm going to find someone like that. It's not even possible. Like, where is that? I've tried my whole life, right? Facing those wounds, facing that truth right there on and around 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and releasing those and trusting in God and taking that leap of faith to go, you know what? Fuck it. I know I've been hurt before in the past, but I'm going to take another leap of faith and open myself to some new vision of what partnership, what love, what a man can be. That right there is what will set you guys on fire, right there. Because Neptune is trine the moon conjunct Scorpio. So it wants to bring in a whole new creative vision of what partnership, love, and relationship and man and masculine energy can be in its highest possible light. So I want you guys to spend the next few days. The exercise recommendation is imagining what that masculine energy, whether it's in you, whether it's in a man, whether it's in your partner, can be ideally, and what that is for you, and then allowing your body to open to receive that, because that's what wants to come in, and then create all infinite possibilities. Okay, and to wrap this up, right? The reason why we're focused so heavily on that is because if we are all one anyways, if we are all God, if we are all equal parts of feminine and masculine energy anyways, but collectively there's a wound or there's a repression of one part of our energy, and we heal that part and we come closer together with our true self, this is where the infinite potential of possibilities comes in to be created in love and in life. It must be the full expression of feminine and masculine energy together. Okay? So that's why within ourselves and within partnerships, this merging wants to take place. Good. Okay. All right. That is the current collective energies with the horoscope for June 2022. How are you guys feeling after that? I know that was a lot of channeling, a lot of intense energies coming through. How are we all feeling about this? Paula says, before I met Brand, I thought he wasn't existent, and look what happened. Don't give up. Thank you, my love. She went onto my live stream. She claimed me on the live stream. Someone says, Danny says, anything's possible. Awesome. I love that. Wolf my Venus and Scorpio to boot. Christine says, I feel stuck. I'm sorry to hear that, Christine. Let's see what we can do. Let's help out and see if you want to put what's going on. Bernadette says, thank you. Thank you so much, Bernadette, for listening. Amy says, good, positive mindset. Betsy says, yes, at Amy Pier. Amy Pier says, we've had so much of the distorted masculine, it's hard to trust again, but we have to take that leap of faith. Thank you for saying that, Amy. That is perfectly said. And that's exactly what I was kind of feeling into as I was channeling this. I'm like, man, I can't imagine what it's like to be a feminine who's been hurt by masculine energy. That's just not my experience. But I can feel the energy, right, of the collective going, this is tenuous territory, right? This is difficult territory because it's deep. And in some ways, right, I might be speaking into and epitomizing that which is the trigger, right? Masculine energy. So I just want to send some love to everyone watching this and brave enough to really look at this in the face and receive it. If it resonated with you, I hope it helped you. And I know it's not easy, believe me. I know that it's scary, right? I can never completely, fully relate or empathize for sure, but I definitely understand. And just by being with Paula, she's shared some of her experiences, and so I can definitely understand more. Winds of Change says, it's time to open myself up to love that I deserve. I love it. I love it. It's a lady says, thank you so much. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Alex says, so interesting considering I've been dealing with father wounds and wounds with DM. Yep. Lizette said, I feel positive, recharged, and ready to heal. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So here's what we're going to do, guys. This is going to be the last part of the live stream. And you guys are always welcome to stay. We're going to be going into the personal readings and personal healings that we have. We have actually 4 people at this moment signed up. I'm going to go ahead and read that list out. And if you guys want to get on the list to get a healing or a personal reading today, you guys can go ahead and sign up in the link in my bio on TikTok or the top of the comments on the YouTube page. It is $50 minimum donation, and it's because it's an intensive channeling or healing session. It takes a lot of energy for me to do. If you looked at the healing yesterday, we did about 6, I think, and some of them were dealing with demons and Satan and a lot of crazy shit. So it's a lot. So right now we have Jess, Simi, Amy, and Camille on the list in that particular order. And you guys are welcome to stay and watch, or if you guys want to sign up for one, you're welcome to. I can probably do about max 10. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 right now. So there's definitely limited spots. If you guys want to sign up, go ahead and do so when you can. And without further ado, let's go ahead and go into the healings or readings. So here's how it works. For a $50 donation, you get a choice between a healing or a 1-question reading. That's $50 donation. $120 gets you a healing and a 1-question reading. And $150 gets you both those things and put to the top of the list, so you go next. Whatever you choose to donate, I truly appreciate it. But that's how it works just on a logistical standpoint. And I'm super excited to see what comes up. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So Jess, you are up first. I see her here in the TikTok. She said, okay, first off, hey, Brandon. Second off, those freaking collective and astrology readings were epic. Third, thanks, Jess. I really appreciate it. And again, if you guys purchase one and you weren't able to stay the whole time, we will hold off until next time. And we'll always hold your spot, so don't worry about that. But Jess, whenever you are ready, let us know if you're looking for a reading or a healing. Thank you so much for sharing that, and I'm happy to channel. And now I'm back for a general read. Lots going on still. Open to whatever comes up. Awesome. All right. This is for Jess D. All right. Guides and angels, loved ones, masters, and wise ones. Jamie, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, I guess we're going to do some reversals in the cards today. That's okay. Guides and angels, loved ones, masters, and wise ones. Angels and archangels for Jess. So the first thing I'm getting for you, Jess, is around love. I just keep hearing, when will he come to me? When will he come in? When will he come to me? When will he come in? It's for Jess here. Yeah. 2 of Cups in reversed here. First draw for you. The first thing they're saying is the most important thing for you, Jess, is to let go of the resistance to what is in this moment. I'm not sure, logically, I'm not sure of your relationship status or what's going on, but it feels like there's a bit of an absence there when it comes to love or your relationship or your person. It feels like you are single and wanting. Okay, I feel this desire of wanting to be with your person, wanting more, wanting this, and that's okay to have that. But they're saying the biggest thing for you to do is to practice acceptance of what is in this moment currently for you, in this particular moment. Yeah, we've got 3 of Swords here. Single but in love with a friend that I don't know if he reciprocates. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what I'm feeling, is like there's this desire of like, and look, I got to be honest with you right now. There's this holding on to something that could be, that's not coming in, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't feel that it's going to come in. That's what I'm getting. So Death card in reverse with the Devil here, with 8 of Cups and 7 of Cups. So right now I feel the biggest thing holding you back from happiness within yourself is holding on to something that you want to transform, you want to be something more, you want desperate, I can feel in a very strong way to turn into something or to be what you want it to be. But there's a little bit of a resistance to just accepting that it's not and or it won't be. There's also a bit of an illusion of what it could be. And I feel your heart, right? Your heart is wanting this to be what it can be. But deep inside, you know it never will be. Deep inside, you know it never will be. Whew. And so there's a little bit of healing and rest needed. I'm just going to be very straightforward with you. The guides are saying it is time to separate from this. It's time to pull away. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's not designed in any way to be what you're here for. And it's stopping you from stepping into your next level in a direct way, from my heart, from my soul, in a loving way. I know how it's hard. Yeah. And this is specifically around one person in your life. Now, again, there may be a part of you may feel, what if I leave and something changes? Or what if I leave and, it was meant to be? Or what if I leave and he changes his mind or something like that? Can I really take this leap of faith and be safe in doing so? Or should I wait? Should I wait and see? No. Because doing so keeps you from being fully open to all of the possibilities in life and success, actually, for you, that life wants for you. There's a whole bunch of options and life and possibilities and success waiting for you. This situation is keeping you from that. It's literally here. In reverse, options, world, travel, success, fun, happiness, true love. Okay. Moon card reverse with this person. So he is not what they're telling me to tell you, he's not what you think he can be. Okay. He's not that. They're saying, we understand there may be essences of him or things that seem like they can be a certain way of being, but in actuality they're not. They're only meant to play upon your hopes. Okay, so they're taking advantage in some way of what's been taken from you. Is what I'm getting. So it's almost like I'm getting someone was taken from you, or you feel someone from the past was taken from you, a strong romantic partner. Then there's this person who we're talking about that kind of plays upon those same desires or those same feelings of what you had, that's playing upon a false hope, and that's not planning on progressing into what you need, what is really there for you, and is therefore keeping you from it. And the biggest thing that they're saying is to look inside and really access what it is you really need and what it is you really desire when it comes to love, and to identify what that is so you can know exactly what that will be moving forward. Once you do that, they're saying right now, you'll know for sure that this situation is not meant for you. When you look inside, beyond the protective shield, beyond the fears of what may be possible, okay, when it comes to your person, love, your future, they're saying once you really embrace, because right now there's a bit of a fear going, and here's the fear, I'm just going to speak it out. If I look inside and I embrace what I truly want and I truly deserve, I'm never going to find that. That's the fear. That's what's keeping you from really feeling into it and keeping you with this situation, because there's a part of you that's scared to actually embrace what you really know you want and desire, because if you do, there's another part of you that doesn't feel it's possible. But what I'm here to tell you is it is, and it's here for you. If you look inside and really embrace, that's what I am, that's what I want, that's what's here for me, and I claim that, it is possible, and it is here for you. After that, it will be then time for you to build your own, like a new foundation in your life and start from scratch, almost what they're saying, so that you can build a solid emotional foundation for the person to come in. Okay. Yeah. Judgment's on the bottom of the deck. Chariot card, seven of swords. It's also just not making a decision in that way, like not making a solid decision going, you know what, that's it. I'm moving in that direction because I deserve this, because I claim this. That energy too, a little bit, is keeping you from going and receiving what's meant for you. Okay. I know this is a difficult reading. Trust me. I don't like it as much as you probably don't. But this is as truthful and as honest as I can be, and I hope it serves you, Jess. This person's not your person. I know there's a desire there. The two things to do I'll recommend is just to go in and to accept this situation as it is, accept that part of yourself, and accept that this is how life is for now, and to accept what you really feel you desire and want and deserve in love specifically, and in relationship, in your partnership to come, and then start to build a new foundation of who you are, starting from scratch, your identity and what you choose to love and accept. And that right there will bring your person in. Okay? So that is for you, and I send that with love, Jess, and I really hope you know, I know it's not easy. She says, I'm gobsmacked with how real and how much I needed this. It allows me to let go of the fantasy for sure. Awesome. And look, believe me, we've all been there. I've been there. Trust me. I understand. That's why I'm speaking to you. This is channeled, but also I can resonate too. From things I've done in my past. So thank you for choosing to get a reading. I hope that's helpful. And let's move on to the next person. Hi, Amy. Amy Lynn, 999. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, your name is an angel number for all of us. All right. Sei Kana. Sei, are you here still? I saw you on YouTube earlier. Are you here still? Awesome. All right, Simi. It's time for your question. So I know you gave it on Instagram. If you could repost it here on YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. It makes my life so much easier. Still accepting Cash App? Yes, I am. So you can donate via Venmo, Cash App, or the Shopify link, all in my bio, my TikTok bio. If you guys want to send that, that's totally cool. Simi, what are we reading on for you today? Remember, you guys can choose. If you got a $50 donation, it's choose between a healing and a personal reading. Sometimes the readings are healing in and of themselves. So we'll just say healing. My arm has been hurting on the right side. Is this due to light language activation? Funny you say that. Me and Paula were just talking about this. She's getting into light language as well. I do intuitively feel yes, that's the case for you. Also, though, right side is the masculine side. So everything we've been talking about, it's 144 in the chat, by the way. They're saying for you particularly, divine masculine activation. Divine masculine activation. So, Simi, I don't know if you're with someone. If you're not, your divine masculine is activating. He's activating. He's coming online. Like he's waking up. He's becoming more conscious. And because you're connected to him, you feel this happening literally in your body. Okay? Now, remember, in the twin flame, twin soul connection here on Earth, divine connection, we share souls. Like we're sharing the same soul. So when he wakes up in his body, you're going to feel it and vice versa. That's quite literally how it works. I'm in one with Paula, and she can tell you I was doing energy work today. She was feeling it in her right side, in her right knee. Right? Good. It goes numb and I'm worried. Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah. No, don't worry about this. This is very good. Now, what I will say is the one thing the guides want to tell you in this moment is just to go to that particular area and to open to receive. Open. They want you to open. That's the first thing they're telling me is if it's going numb, it's because there's a closed offness there. Okay. And there's so much energy wanting to flow through. And then there's a constriction, and then it creates this numbness. Yeah. Numbness follows constriction. Numbness follows constriction. Yeah. This is a general rule in the body and life. So I want you to go to that area. I want you to open it up, and I want you to receive. Okay. Okay. What else, Simi? You gotta have a more questions than that, right? What else do you got for me? So this is your divine masculine, by the way, Simi. This is your divine masculine. Yes, 100% confirmed. Whoever you're connected to, because you are a twin, you are a soul connected partnership. I get that very strongly. Do I need to go to doctor? How do I? Oh, no. You don't need to go to a doctor. Okay. Disclaimer, lawyers, okay? Before you follow any of my advice, always consult a medical professional so that way I can't be sued. That being said, no. Do you want help with it? I can help you open it up right now if you want. They're very simple to do. We're going to go right in. It's going to be a lot of energy flowing through. Now she says, tell me about my light language gift. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go in and see me. We're going to just go. Okay. She says, open it. All right, good. So she just gave the soul permission, divine permission. So Sei Kana, all I need you to do, okay, is just relax. If you're not sitting, just please sit down somewhere, relax. And I want you to focus the energy on your right side. Specifically, I feel it like here. Yeah. In the arm. Yeah. Like up here, kind of right here, maybe in the shoulder, right here. Yeah. Let me know if that's where you're feeling it. I'm going to go in here and we're going to open it. All I need to do is relax and receive and open. Okay, she says yes. All right, good. All right, guides and angels, loved ones, masters and wise ones, angels and archangels for Sei Kana. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna open your arms, Simi. You're going to receive a lot of energy. There's divine energy wanting to come through. Here we go. Through the power of unconditional love. We ask Simi's arm to open to receive all this divine love and energy. Oh, yeah. We ask Sei Kana to receive. Open. Oh, open. Open. Even more. Ooh, yeah. It's okay. Simi, you might even feel like waves of energy going up and down through your body. Ooh, unconditional love. Open to receive. Right here in the shoulder joint. We got to open that part too for Sei Kana. Good. There we go. Okay. Very good. Wow. All right. Simi, let's check in. How are you feeling this moment? Ooh. Good. Very good. I can feel the energy coursing through now. Okay, so it was like right here, this little joint here, and it needed to open to receive from above. Okay. Yes, better. Okay. Now I want you to go, we're going to go in and continue to open. So just keep opening. And what I'm going to do now, it needs to go down. So that was through your arm forward, and now it needs to go down. So I'm going to open up the down part so that this energy can go through to your legs so you can actually move forward. Okay. This is what it wants to do. So this is one part of the activation. The next part is lower activation. Okay, so just open and receive one more time. Power of unconditional love. Okay, right here. Like gallbladder area. Right underneath your armpit. That's where it's going to go. To the power of unconditional love, angels and guides, please guide this energy for Sei Kana. Please guide this energy for Sei Kana. Good. One more in the hip, see me? One more in the hip. So I want you to go to your right hip now. Right hip now. Open and receive. Relax and open and receive in the groin here. It's going to go all the way down your right leg. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good. And then feet. There's several points here. Feet. Right foot and ankles. Good. And the neck here. Good. Good. All right, let's check in. See me, how are we feeling now? Now you should be able to feel this energy flowing down the right side of your body. Maybe a deepening of your soul, a deepening of your voice. Can you feel the energy going down your leg, your legs now flowing through? Much better. Good. Now let us know. Is it still numb? She says, much better. Is it numb still? Do you feel energy moving in there? What are you feeling precisely? It's just so we know what's going on. Guys and angels are assuring me that she's good. That's what we needed to do. Not as numb. Good. All right. So what I want you to do is your homework, so to speak. Now the energy is flowing. It has a device to flow through. For you, it's literally here. I want you to practice going here, opening it up to receive, okay, and opening it up to flow. So what I'm seeing here for you, Simi, is it's coming in to open to flow, and then there's a little bit of like a constriction, like there's a little bit of a fear response of like, oh no, I don't know. They're just saying just relax, just open to receive everything. And it's going to start to flow a lot better. Okay, let me just go in and one more time, make sure. So arm feels good, leg feels good, heart feels good, neck feels good. Yeah. Yeah. See me, you're going to be good. No, again, consult your medical professional before consulting the advice of a psychic, but your energy feels good. Just keep letting it flow. Okay, that's the only advice. I just checked in all the points. It looks really clear. Okay. Okay, and then telling you about your gifted light language. The first thing I'll say is you already know about it. There's nothing I can tell you. You already know what it is. Like deep down inside, your soul is already knowing. See me know it should not hurt anymore. Now, what I'll say is it will only hurt if you constrict it or you don't allow it to be open to receive. There should not be any more pain anymore. Okay. If there's pain, there's restriction. So I want you to go to the area where it's being held back and open it and relax it more. Relax it more, that specific area. Okay. For you, it's a wound around receiving. That's exactly what I'm getting is it's almost like I feel your body wincing as it receives. So this is a practice to help you to receive not only divine masculine energy in, but the flow of money, love, and everything else your soul wants. Okay. Right there, there's something that happened to you deep down, and this is for your exploration, okay, is what the guides are telling me, that caused you to not want to receive anymore. Like it kind of clinched your body up, and it's from the masculine, like from masculine energy. So it could be from your dad, and it could be some wound around, yeah, I get your dad, okay. So it made you not want to receive from him, from masculine anymore, from them. Yeah, Right side is also paternal energy too. So that's strong what I'm getting. So when you forgive and release your dad as well, okay? Yeah, and that's for you to do. They're saying, I wish I could do that. They're saying that's for you to do. The opening was what I was here to do. That's what they're saying. Release and forgive your dad and open yourself to receive, okay, the energy coming in. That's what they want you to do. Okay? All right, that was for Simi. Exciting one. Thank you so much for your donation and questions as well. In terms of light language, they're saying just keep going. They're saying your soul already knows more than I could tell you what your gift is. They're saying keep going because it's going to start to progress really fast and it's going to lead you to your destiny. So keep going with the light language specifically. It's the next step to your destiny specifically. Thanks, Simi. I appreciate that. So thank you so much. You're so special. I appreciate that. You're also special. All right. Oh, that was weird. I just canceled out my list here. Let me log back in. Now, with any of these healings or readings, if you guys need additional help or integration, you feel free to email me at brandon.tobias888@gmail.com because I never would like to leave people without knowing how to, continue their healing. But I'm going to give you guys what you need today to do it. I'm not going to leave you wanting. Don't worry. All right, next up we have Amy. Amy Pier is up next. Amy, are you still with us? Simi says, wow, I feel so much better. Good. I'm really glad to hear that, Simi. You're going to be fine. It's going to be very strong for you. Definitely. Very strong progression here. Amy says, I would like a healing, please, B. I feel it's karmics and I feel blocks, heart chakras as well, or anything you find. Entities from karmic. Thank you, B. All right. Oh, crap. This is going to be a special one, Amy. I already feel it. Let's go ahead and go into it. Remember, if you guys want a healing or a reading, the link to purchase for donation is in my TikTok bio or at the top pinned in the YouTube live comments. If you guys want to donate $50 or more, I appreciate it, and that's how you get on the list. We are currently third down the list. We have two more after Amy here. All right, here we go. All right, this is for Amy Pier, angels and guides, loved ones, masters and wands for Amy. Like a healing, please. I feel it's karmics and I feel blocks, heart chakra as well, anything you find. Entity from karma. Okay, so there's definitely an entity around you, Amy. This is why it's going to be special. I see him. It's like a gremlin bat thing hovering around right here on the right side. It is definitely from a person, like a male person. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that first. And I see it's like a big bat thing. It's like a big bat goblin thing. These things always look crazy, believe me. All right. In Jesus' name, I command you to leave here now. Leave Amy Pier alone. Separate from her energy. Stop sucking off of her energy. You are no longer welcome in Amy Pier's energy. In Jesus' name, I command you to leave in the light and love of God himself. Good. Archangel Michael, we're asking for you to restore the integrity of Amy's energetic bubble. Good. All right. Amy, I want you to feel into your energy now. There's still more to go, but feel into it to see if there's a difference here for you. Already, you should feel a difference in the agitation. Kathy McDowell, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. And then, like you said, you already were tapped in, so heart chakra as well. So this was connected because of a heart chakra cord from what I'm getting here, okay? All right, so to the power of unconditional love, take it back, take it back. You got to take back your energy now, okay? So here's what we got to do. We got to cut this cord. You're going to take your energy back from a person, a male. I'm seeing a male person with very strong dark energy that you're going to get to take back from. Okay, she said, yes, I felt him not wanting to go before you started. He's definitely resistant to this. So, Amy, my question for you is, are you ready to take back your energy from him? I have to get your permission before I continue on because this is something new we're learning. So do I have your permission to help you and take your energy back from him so you can integrate that back in and allow him to face whatever karmic consequences he must face? Yes, I will take it back. All right, good. Here we go. Thank you so much. All right, it's going to feel kind of crazy. Here we go. To the power of unconditional love, to the power of unconditional love, calling in Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Raphael. We're asking for the dissolution of the karmic contract and attachment between Amy Pier and this person. We recognize Amy Pier has given a piece of herself to this entity that he's been feeding off of her for a while. Amy's given permission and now seeks to take this energy back. Is it time? Yes. Good. We ask that this energy be taken back, received back from Amy. You must give it back. You must give this piece of Amy's heart back. You must give. It is no longer yours. It is no longer yours. Woo. He did not want to let that one go. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man. I even hear him saying, give it back, give it back, give it back. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. In Jesus' name. Take it back. Take it back. Good. Now, Amy, you should be feeling this return. Asking Amy's heart to open to receive her peace, her love, her heart back into her soul. It's okay to receive it back. Amy, it's okay to receive it back. It's okay to receive it back. Good. There we go. Good. Now, Amy, I want you to feel into your heart in this moment. You should feel a piece of yourself coming back. Oh, that was a lot. I mean, you had given a big piece of yourself, my friend, to this person in a very big way. Yes, I feel it too. Don't worry. I feel the sadness too, because there's a piece of him that, oh, man, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. There's a piece of him without this piece is going to really suffer. Like without this piece of you, he's going to really fall. Okay. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And it's intense. So we're going to send some love to the situation. We're going to send love, forgiveness, blessings to him so he can go on his way. And yes, he's going to have to face his karma for sure. He's going to have to face a lot of karma. But it does not involve you anymore, Amy. It does not involve you anymore, Amy. This is no longer your responsibility. It's no longer for you to feed into. And we ask through the power of unconditional love that you open to receive all of your truth, all of yourself, all of your love back into you now. We close this energetic cycle and contract. We close this any existing karma or agreement made between these two, and we send love and healing unconditionally to both on their way. We're sending unconditional love as well to Amy to be received back in and to really feel into her heart as well around this. Wow, a lot of like deep sadness, mourning here. I think there's a deeper thing that's going to happen here, Amy, for the situation. And what I'm asking just now is just to breathe. It's okay. It's okay. You can breathe. Take it in. It's going to be okay. I promise you. It's going to be okay. I promise you. Okay. Feel that love. Feel that love. Feel the reason you did it. Feel the reason you had to take yourself back, to take your peace back, why you had to be free. Yeah. Good. And accept that part. There you go. Good. Better. So Amy, here's what I was feeling for you is like you took it back, but I mean, it was almost like you felt guilty to do so. Like a deep part of you was like not feeling really bad that you were going to cause a lot of this like turmoil, grief, for this person. And it was almost like you didn't want to take it, right? Or accept it back internally speaking in your heart. So there was a lot of sadness when you did that, but then your soul came to a place of acceptance around, all right, I remember why I had to do this. I remember why I had to take this back, and I can move forward now. Okay. To the power of unconditional love, I can move forward now. Guides and angels, is there anything else we need to do? Yes, one more thing. They're saying to align your heart, mind, body, and soul to be one. So there was a separation that occurred between heart, mind, body, and soul from this, from what you've gone through with this individual. There was a separation of mind, heart, body, and soul that had to occur because your parts of yourself had a disconnect from your deeper truth in order to be in it. Does that make sense? It's like that's what happens with trauma. Is like there's a separating of the parts of ourselves so we can be there. We can be in it so we don't have to face the truth we're feeling. So anyways, all right. Yes, that's something your soul's asking for. So we're going to go ahead and align in the name of God and Jesus Christ and all the angels, loved ones, masters, and wise ones. We're asking to align all the parts of Amy's soul from the fractured part in her heart To the power of unconditional love, we're asking to realign all of these parts of Amy's soul back into one being. Back into one being. Back into one being. Good. Bringing back that part. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, etherical as well. Oh my gosh. Wow. And now I can feel the energy shooting back up to your higher self, Amy. Oh my gosh. Strong connection. Strong connection. Good. Reconnecting all parts of her soul, her mind, her heart, her body, her karma, all together as one to see and guide Amy in a very clear and aligned way. Good. That's it. Okay. Let's see what I haven't even been reading what you were saying, Amy, so let's see. She said, yes, that's hard. That's hard, yes, to love him. Wow, I needed that. I can't thank you enough. It's hard. Wow, anxiety too. Yes, I had loved him so much. He was my karmic. Yes, it's crazy. The block is gone. Awesome. Amy is good to go. I told you that was going to be an intense one, Amy. So very good job. Things are going to change a lot very soon now. So I hope you're ready. And thank you so much for your donation and also for getting a healing. Your life's going to change in a big way. We're going to go change the world, collective. That's really what we're doing today. Like, we're setting people free so we can literally go out and change the world, because the entities, the darkness, Satan, like all these things, they're trying to hold us back. It's not going to happen. Okay. We're done with that. Okay. Next up is Camille. We have Camille, then Jamie, then Kathy, who, of course, thank you so much, Kathy, for being such a regular donator. I really appreciate that. But Camille, you are up. Camille is up. And not the same Camille who, well, it could be the same Camille who defended Johnny Depp. I don't know if you guys watched that case. She was just awesome. She was just a badass. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. She said, I appreciate you too. So Camille, you are up. All right, Cammy is looking for, you're welcome, Amy. She says, you're amazing. Thank you, B. Amen. You're welcome, Amy. I appreciate that. All right, Cammy, 2121. Hi, I would like a reading. I would like to understand what is happening with the connection between me and a particular guy. Thanks, Camille. All right, Camille, can we have just the first name of the particular guy, just so I know, because sometimes there's multiple energies. I just need the first name so I can have an energetic identity, or I know what to call it. So if you don't mind, that would help greatly. Or I can just read the energies plainly, of course, too, but that typically makes it easier. So I do feel a strong presence in your life. So if you're referencing that guy, the problem is I can feel energies, but I don't know names. Like, names will hardly come to me. I just read the soul. So if I'm reading on a particular strong energy that's not really the guy you're referring to, I'll mix it up. That's what happens. Okay, we'll just say Jay. All right. not Johnny not Johnny Depp, I hope. All right, let's go ahead. So this is for Camille. I would like a reading. I would like to understand what is happening with the connection between me and a particular guy. And she said, thanks. All right, so this is for Camille. For a particular guy named Jay. Here we go. Guides and angels. Ooh. All right. So there's a little bit of, so I'm just going to sense channel. It's like confusion, right? The first thing I'm getting is like confusion and surprise. And then like a lot of love, like a deep, deep, deep love, like a really strong love, like, whoa. And you both are like, what the heck? Like, what is this? Like, I didn't expect to have all this between each other, but like, I'm just like, what is this? You know, like, so there's a very strong, like, it's at first I'm just getting this like confusion, or this like, really, like, this could be, like, this couldn't be that, right? Or there's a little bit of like surprise or doubt, like, oh, I'm not really, like, really, like, that's the word. I'm like, really, like, this could really be, this really could be something. And then I'm just getting like the body's massive response and love to this particular person, whoever this J figure is. Esla says flabbergasted and enamored. Yeah, I agree. Natasha, thank you so much for your donation. All right. So let's go into more detail, Camille. So please more change this particular connection. So we have the King of Pentacles. So clearly this could be like a well-known public figure with a lot of money. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. This person's definitely been through a lot. All right. This person in particular has been through a lot. Like he's been quite, I mean, it almost looks like he's been through some type of abusive situation, or he's found himself in a place of contentment with life, or he's got so much money he doesn't really know what to do with it. But it feels like he's picking himself back up from a very hard time. Like that's what it feels like. And he's gaining his power and his truth back through the spoken word. This is very odd, okay? Because I'm literally like this, and again, this is so weird. Like it's literally kind of reminding me of the Johnny Depp and Camille case and Amy Pier. I'm sorry. 10 of Pentacles, Fool card, and the Hermit card. So, all right, there's a battle going on here between these two though, because there's on the one hand I keep getting that this person feels like they have to be alone, or someone feels like they have to be alone. If I'm not alone, it'll happen again. Is the words I'm getting. Okay. And I feel like it's on, that's on his end. Like if I'm not alone, this hurt, this trauma, this abandonment, this abuse. And so it's taking a lot. And this also, by the way, from what I'm hearing, might be mirrored by you, Camille, in different ways. So, because I'm getting this as a twin mirrored situation. So what I mean by that is you both have gone through different but same lesson, same outcome situations or trauma in both of your lives. Yeah, you're both reconnecting with a part of yourself or your part of your true essence in your heart that you haven't connected with since very early on in childhood. And you're wondering about the possibilities of what could really be at this moment in time. But then there's also, again, a part of you, or both of you, but really him as well, that says that's battling, needing to be alone, needing to be on your own, or thinking that it's better to be on your own. That's the main kind of channel essence, like thinking that it's better. So there's a bit of a closed offness there too, from what I'm getting. And I'm getting this is again around him, but you may relate to some of these pieces that I'm saying. So what I'm getting is there's a consideration of moving forward. There's a consideration of actually going into something with each other, with you. It's not there yet, but both sides here are really feeling hopeful and really like this could be something more than we thought we ever could have had. And we didn't really think this is possible. And there's also a part of us that's like kind of promised ourselves that we'd be alone. And yet here's this new possibility that is very, 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 very exciting, very, very hopeful. And apologies, I haven't been showing the cards because my camera died on me. I'm going to show the cards right now. So you're both at a crossroads, definitely. 2 of Swords, Star card, the Hierophant with Destiny. I feel you both get to make a choice at this moment in time. Again, knowing that this is a mirrored situation. And the choice is, are you going to take a leap of faith, and they're saying, into each other's arms? Or are you going to stay repressed, stay stuck, stay not fully honoring what your heart, what your body, what your love wants you to go into, wants you to open to receive? There's so much I'm getting to be open to receiving energetically between you guys. Very special connection here. And I just pulled out the 2 of Pentacles. So that to me confirms twin flame connection, mirrored soul, divine counterpart connection. 100%. Final 3 cards of advice here for these two. 4 of Swords, 6 of Wands. You two, now it's going to take a little bit of mutual reflection and healing on this for sure. This is an advice card. So advice cards for both of you guys. So a little, and for you in particular, since this is your reading, they're advising it's time to see how you really feel about this person and to really identify and claim that, even though that's scary, even though it maybe goes against what you've already agreed upon in your soul or what you've wanted, to take some time to really reflect and to heal or to shift that so you can step into something that is very happy, very everlasting, and very successful, and very much a dream come true is what I'm getting. You also get to, you see you guys rising up, being strong, successful, traveling the world. I see a lot of things for you guys. And it's here, but you guys have yet to make that decision as to whether you're going to give it a leap of faith. All right, that's your reading, Camille. How'd I do? She says the connection took me by surprise. The pull is strong. No, totally. I can see that. Like, it's like you guys did not expect this. You're like, whoa, what the heck is this? I sense a very strong, very deep connection for you guys. And my advice is to take the leap of faith. Go for it. Why not? Go enjoy. You guys have a lot of love to share. Life is not worth living unless love is experienced and shared. That's why we came down here, isn't it? We came down here to experience true love. Even in the darkest, deepest times, we came here to experience true love. It's not worth it without it. Even Spacey11 says leap in the YouTube chat. I love it. I agree, Spacey. All right, Camille, that was your personal reading. Thank you so much for getting a reading and donation with me. Next up, we have Jamie. We have Jamie. And then we have Kathy. And then we have Natasha. Okay? Jamie, then Kathy, then Natasha. That's the current list. Camille says, thanks, a little scary. Don't worry, Camille. I promise you. I know it's a little scary. Trust me when I say everything's going to be fantastic for you guys. It's going to be awesome. Like, you're going to come back a year from now and be like, dude, this is the greatest experience I've ever had in my life. Like, holy crap. Okay. Jamie's in the TikTok. Hi, Jamie. She says, hi, whatever you feel I need. All right. Well, at least give me this. Jamie, are you looking for a personal reading? Like, can I clarify a general reading or a healing? Both are two very different things. And I want to make sure the way it works for me is I got to have permission to do. I can't just go do, whatever I think is best. I have to have some type of permission or direction. So whatever you prefer, just let me know. You can be general or channeled, but you want to probably healing. Okay, good. All right, perfect. So let's go into it. So this is for Jamie 9856. She says probably healing. All right. So the first thing I'm hearing your soul saying, and it's down here in your womb. They're saying in your womb, near your sacral, but right here. And they're saying, why does it never happen? Is your body speaking to me? Why does it never happen? Why does it never come? What I'm looking for. Why does it never come? Why is it not arrived yet? Okay. There's this feeling of wanting or desire of something that is not here yet. Yeah, right there. And feeling like it's impossible. Yeah. Feeling like it's never going to happen. It's impossible. There's a little bit also of anger in that too, of like indignation, like it's not possible. It's impossible. Like there's a bit of, dare I say, resentment towards life itself in the womb here from something that you deeply desire and want. Okay. So that's what I'm going to go there. I'm going to clear that out if that's okay with you. Now, what I need from you is I just need you to, if you're not already sitting, sit down, relax, open your womb here to receive. And you're going to start to feel some stuff shift. And we're going to clear that shit out. We're going to send a bunch of lights. She says, oh my God, yes, please. All right, let's go. All right. So this is going to be in your womb specifically. It's going to be a big healing. Okay. So I hope you're ready. This is for Jamie 9856. Oh, And so I want you to open this part here from your solar plexus down. I want you to open to receive here. All right. Yes, it is possible. Yes. Angels and guides. Yes, it is possible. It is possible. We command and ask through unconditional love and light and to the essence of God and Jesus Christ to allow the soul to open to receive and know that it is possible. It is possible. She is worthy. She, deep down, it's a feeling of unworthiness. She is worthy of receiving all that she desires and wants. Her desires are valid. Her desires are fair. Life is capable of giving you what you receive and deserve and desire. Oh, you are free to let those desires open up and run rampant. Good. And to go after what you desire, to receive what you desire. Wow. So as I'm doing this, and you guys can probably feel the intensity, there's a lot of desire energy, like wanting energy. And it's like everything. Like, I want this, I want that. And I'm just like, let it go. Like, let it go. Like, let it be desired. Okay. So you're free to go get what you want, to be what you want, to have what you want. It's really around having what you want. Through the power of unconditional love, you are free and open to receive and to have everything that you could ever want in life and in love and in sex and all the things. You are open to receive all of that. It's okay. Your desires are valid. Good. And we're opening the universe up within you to receive these particular things and freeing your own self-denial or restriction to be able to receive and to attain these things. We command and ask for your soul to be ready to go after and to desire what it is you truly want. And we give your heart, your soul, your mind, your body permission to desire fully and to have what you desire. Good. That's already there, but I'm just going to say anyways, we bring in the excitement and love that comes along with living in a life full of desires. And we know and recognize your karmic lesson has been to learn that life is not worth living unless it is allowed to be desired. There's desire allowed to be present. So life is only worth living when you can live your desires, and that is why you are worthy of living your desires. Good. All right. And then the uncertainty around having permission or being able to, or this being right or okay. That's the last part we got to go into. So for Jamie's soul and heart, yes, it is okay. Yes, it is okay. Yes, it is okay. You're okay to desire. You're okay to receive. You're okay to... Good. Ooh. We throw off the chains that has bound you before in going after what you desire and having what you truly desire. Thank you, Anna, for your donation. I really appreciate it. We free you here now from any self-imposed restrictions or bonds that kept you from living life in the way you desire. Good. Good. Woo. All right, Jamie. That was crazy. That was so good. There was so much desire in your body. Like, it's just flowing now. It's like, oh my gosh, it's free. And I saw these chains right in your belly, right? Like right in your womb. And there was this part of you that was kind of holding your desires back because maybe it didn't feel it had permission, or it didn't, feel deserving, or something along those lines. And your karmic lesson in this lifetime was to learn that life is about living your desires, and it's okay to do that. That's part of what life's all about. And there's no need to hold yourself back from receiving and going after those desires in your life. So let us know if you're okay. You're probably feeling lots of things, maybe shift around, but let us know. Let's check in. How are you feeling? What did you experience? And are you okay? Are you still with us? And takes a drink of water here. Simi says, healings are powerful. Get ready, girl. She says, so accurate. I felt it get hot. LOL. Yeah, good. Okay, good. No need to go to the detail other than that. But yes, like, it's all desire flow, right? So your body's going to start to heat up, and you're going to be free to go after what you want, right? And live in that passion and excitement, okay? So your homework is to continue to give yourself permission to live and go after your desires, okay? She says, so accurate. I felt it get hot. Okay, good stuff. All right, so thank you so much, Jamie, for that. I hope that is life-changing for you. I know it will be. And let's go into the next one. So after Jamie, we had Kathy, who's been waiting so patiently. Thank you so much, again, Kathy, for your donation. After Kathy, we have Natasha and then Anna right after that. Okay, Kathy says, I feel very out of sync, disconnected, and unclear. Okay. Kathy, same thing with Jamie. You're welcome, Jamie. Same thing with Jamie. I'm going to ask, would you prefer, what is it you need the most? Are you looking for a healing? Or are you looking for I already know what you're going to say. Are you looking for a general reading? I sense you're going to be looking for a healing. I'm probably. I think you know the clarity because you've gotten that for sure. But I just want to hear it before I go in and make sure I have your permission. So you're looking for a general healing? Okay, good. All right, she says healing, I think. So let's go ahead and go into it. Okay, Kathy, this is going to be a very deep one. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. A long time, many years, 50 plus years of ways of being. It's going to be changed, okay? So I hope you're ready. Let's go into it. All right, here we go. All right, it's going to be an intense one. All right, Kathy, so just relax, and I want you to just close your eyes, follow the sound of my voice, and I want you to go down into your sacral. No, so the area just below your gut, okay, your belly, just like mine, right? Right underneath your belly, right between your belly button and where your pelvis starts. There's a little area there. We call it the wound, not womb, wound. The seat of the soul. I want you to go right there, and you can put your hand right there. It's right here, okay, approximately. And we're gonna do some crazy stuff. All right, so we're gonna take out a lot of stuff. Is what they're telling me. Show me taking it all out, and then we're gonna replenish and almost refresh your entire soul and body. Okay. All right, guides and angels. Your guides are already with me. Guides and angels, loved ones, masters, and wise ones. Energy of God. Archangel Uriel is here. That's a change. And Archangel Raphael. Good. All right. Please allow us to go into the deep, dark, wounded spots. Okay. We're going to just kind of remove some of this dark stuff right in the wound. Kathy, you might feel some pulling or some tingling down there. You can let this go. You can let that go. You can let that go. You can let... Good. Let it all go. You're going to feel a lot of stuff releasing. Let it all go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all... A lot down there. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Let it all go. Yeah, this is around money and security for you. Money and security, being safe, but really focused on money and security for you. This is where the darkness is, the wound. There's stuff that's gotten accumulated down there. We're gonna keep going. Okay, keep going. Let it all go. Let it all go. Yep, we can move energy through here. Yep, you are safe. Oh yeah, you're safe to be. You're safe to be who you truly are and to receive money from that. Here's the wound. Safe to be who you truly are and to receive money from that. That is right where it needs to be. There's a part of you that felt you needed to disconnect from who you really are in order to receive money. That's the exact wound that they just told me. So now we're going to repair and release that so you can step into who you really are and receive money from it. Okay, the exact wound here. Ooh, to the power of unconditional love, let's restore the integrity here. Guides and angels, unconditional love of Kathy's ability to be safe in who she really is. It's safe to be who she really is. It's safe because she can receive money, security, wealth, and abundance from who she really is. She can let go of any other belief system that is out of alignment with that. It's no longer hers to carry on. This is a collective wound she's been carrying with her. And we hereby terminate and dissolve the contract she had between herself and the collective in order to be an example of shifting herself out of herself in order to receive money. Okay, so Kathy was part of a special collective who actually signed a contract to be part of those who change themselves in order to receive money, who are not safe to be themselves in order to receive money. We're dissolving this contract here now, and we separate you from this this part of the collective so you can be who you are. Now, what they're telling me is you had to go through this, Kathy, so you could be what you're going to be and have the experience, like Sagittarius energy. This is, you learn from your experience what you can help others with. And you had to go through that. Like, you signed a contract to go through what you went through when it comes to money security and shifting who you are to get that money and security. Okay. All right. The power of unconditional love. Angels and guides, the loved ones, masters and wise ones. Yes, yes, yes. Continue to restore this area with flow, love, passion, unconditional love for herself. Restoring the belief that it is possible here and now, proclaiming that it is possible for Kathy to be who she is and who she is ready to be, and also to receive money and security alongside of it, merging these two areas of belief and possibility within the sacral of Kathy so she can be all that she's meant to be, and allowing this energy to empower the rest of her soul, her mind, her heart, her body, and her spirits. Good, good. Now opening here as well, her heart to receive. The other part that closed down a little bit was her heart to receive love. Receiving love, receiving love. We're opening Kathy's heart, mind, body, and soul, and her heart specifically to receive love back. Sending love back. It is okay to receive the love for which you are desiring and deserving for. Yes. It is okay to receive the love back for which you were desiring and deserving for. There's so much energy running through my bodies right now. Bodies. Gosh. Body. Maybe I'm connected to bodies. Body right now. It's crazy. Returning the love. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Opening her heart to receive the love that she feels she's worthy and desiring. And empowered to attain. Releasing the power for her to attain and to achieve and to receive what she knows she wants and is worthy of in this lifetime and all of those to come. Setting up a new soul contract for her to be the example, shining example of what it means to earn money and a living from being what she truly is. Setting her free to step into her next life destiny in this way. Setting her free to step into the next part of her life chapter. Good. And setting an end and a conclusion at some date when she is ready and comfortable to end the old. Let this be instilled should she receive it here and now through the power of unconditional love. Is there anything else here? Throat. For Kathy, throat. Open the throat to give. Open the throat to give. Open the throat to give. Money, energy, time, patience. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, that was awesome and very intense. I don't know what was happening there, but as I did these release processes, there was just so much energy that was just then released and flowing through and like going up and going through. So Kathy, what we did was we totally literally shifted the energy in your sacral. I mean, I can still feel it shooting up through my head. It's crazy. And we're going to make sure and disconnect our energies. But the energy in the sacral realigned itself to have permission to receive money and for being who you are. And there was a contract you had signed to... Good. Your wound feels lighter. Wow, thank you. Good. That you had signed to be a part of a collective that shifts part of yourself in order to make money. Your next and final part of your life, like the big finale that you're stepping into, is being an example, actually, of the opposite, the exact opposite of being who you really are and earning money because of it. Then we went to your heart, we opened that to receive, and then we went to your throat to be open to give. Okay, so those three areas. And I feel it's going to be a very, very powerful breakthrough for you. So She says, wow, thank you. My wound feels lighter. Brandon, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. Amber says, this helped me too. Thanks for asking for that help. Yes, it does. It has an effect. I don't know why, guys, I'm getting this, but I feel like when I'm doing these individual healings, I don't know. I feel maybe it's connecting to multiple energy bodies out there. I think it's part of the collective healing. So I do think if you guys are watching that there's benefits to go around. You're very welcome, Kathy. If you have any questions or need help integrating that, shoot me an email, brandon.tobias888. Of course, I think you already have, and I forgot to get back to you, but feel free to shoot me an email if you need some more help. And good. And let us know, Kathy, how are you feeling? Are you feeling like, things feel different? Your wound feels lighter? Do you feel anything move around? Or what was your experience? Because I'm curious about that one because I felt so much on my end shifting. And we're going to separate the energy, make sure they separate the energies now. Close the portal between us so that way she can go on her way. I can go on mine. Good. All right. That was cool. That was awesome. All right. Who is next, by the way? So we have, I believe, Natasha. Yeah? Natasha is up next. So Natasha, it's Mandu says, funny you say that. I was listening. You talked to someone. I was thinking, I think he's talking to me. Everything you said resonated with a thought I've thought on my own situation. I think it is, guys. I really think that those of you guys watching this, it's literally healing the collective too. So those of you guys who are choosing to get a healing, I really appreciate it. You guys are actually, honestly, in a lot of ways healing the collective by choosing to get your own healing. And of course, supporting me and my family and my destiny, my love. Okay, so Natasha's here. Good on TikTok. Kathy says, I felt a shift from my sacral area. It feels more open. Good. Yes, keep going. Keep growing with that. Keep opening to receive. It's gonna shift a lot for you, Kathy. I'm excited. All right, Natasha. Question is about my relationship with Tayo. So Natasha wants a personal reading. We're going to go right into the relationship with Tayo. So this is for Natasha. Guides and Angels, Loved Ones, Masters for Natasha. The first thing I'm getting, Natasha, with you and Tayo is there's a budding, blooming disbelief that it's too good to be true. So it's almost like, here's what I'm getting is like, it's almost like at first it wasn't really a big deal because it was kind of like, it was what it was. It was like a thing between you guys, and then it kept being good. And then there was a part that rose up in you that said, is it too good to be true? And a budding or blooming field of doubt. And I see the doubt right here in front of me on the right side around this particular energy of Tayo. So I don't know how long you guys have been together. I just heard 6 months. But that's the first thing I feel, that there's this blooming energy of a seed of doubt that's been created between you guys because of it being too good to be true, or even on a deeper level, too good for me, okay, in your own soul. So the first thing I'm getting here, Natasha. Make sure I have this right. So yeah, Tayo. Now, what the guides have to say about Tayo specifically, I just keep hearing genuine. Okay, so genuine. Thank you, Lolly, for your donation. Genuine and authentic. You are free to trust in who and what he really is, and this will bring you right here to the doubt. So they're saying there's the doubt, there's the wound of doubt that plagues your energy. Okay, and I'm seeing it right here. Is it okay? I know you didn't ask for this, but I can totally just shift this for you. Is it okay if I just remove that for you so you can be, or do you want to do that on your own? I'm totally okay either way. I am going to get clarity for you on, hey, Thomas, how's it going? Hi from California. Hi from Phoenix, Arizona. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. No. This is totally, I'm just like, dude, because I felt it, but then the doubt energy kind of got in the way. But like, I'm like, yeah, this is some good shit. Like, this is a very good thing. But it's just, here's the doubt energy. Like, literally the guides are going to bring it up and confirm. So let's go ahead and just, she said, yes, please. All right, let's go ahead and just go ahead and remove that doubt energy for Natasha here. All right. For Natasha and Tayo, yeah. Too good to be true. Am I enough? Am I worthy of this? Okay, all this stuff. So to the power of unconditional love, we're asking to, right here. I want you to go right in your head, Natasha. Relieve this energy of doubt. Open her to receive the power of unconditional love and the light of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. And this belief, this faith. Here's the restoration is faith, okay? They're asking you to be open to faith here. This is where God is asking you to take a leap of faith, okay? This is real. I'm gonna give you the confirmation. Very real, very divine, very strong, very aligned. I don't even need to draw any more cards. Like I can just feel it so strongly in my soul. This is what divine energy feels like. I'll keep going anyways. I mean, Sun card, Lovers, Fool card, Emperor, and then Doubt. Okay? No more doubt. No more doubt around this. Okay? This is the real deal. This person's the real deal, genuine, authentic, everything you've wanted and more. Now, let's go into the doubt here. You have nothing to worry about. Okay, opening this part of Natasha to receive the divine energy of faith, to relieve her doubt, to relieve any and all of the insecurities that stem from this place of doubt in her mind, and letting her mind be at ease as well to the power and flow of unconditional love. We are setting Natasha's mind at ease and peace and love and faith in this part of her mind, her soul, when it comes to her divine connection. We're also removing and releasing any energy around doubt within herself, around what she's capable of being in or receiving or participating in. We ask Natasha here now for you to let this go. Let this go. Let this go. Are you ready to let this go? Are you ready to let this go? Yes, faith. Faith must be restored. And yes, you will have to have faith. There is no proof of this. Yes. Are you willing, Natasha? And you can say, are you willing to, Kathy, just keep breathing. I promise it's going to be safe. It's going to be good for you. Keep breathing, drink water. Natasha, are you willing to have faith? This is the question they want me to ask you. And I need your permission for this to make the change. Because your soul is like this. Your soul's like, all right, here's this amazing thing. There's a part of your mind that doesn't have faith or has lost faith because it needs proof, and it's a little resistant to letting go of having that unconditional faith without proof. Okay? So I just need your permission to restore that part and to allow the faith part to be restored fully for you. Is that something you are okay with? Are you willing to let go of the doubt or the fear and restore faith into? She said, yes, I'm so ready. All right, here we go. Good. I just need to wait for permission, guys. I can't do anything without permission. That's light and love. All right, here we go. The power of unconditional love. We're asking to restore divine faith, letting go of the fear, of the doubt, of the hurt, and asking for her to receive the energy of God, to trust in the energy of God fully and openly, and to restore this within her divine union, within her divine partnership, and within her divine body. You are safe to move forward. You are safe to move forward. You are safe to move forward. We have restored the energy of faith, true union, and unconditional love within yourself. And we have let go of the fear without the promise of return. We have let go of the fear without the promise of return. That was the thing that was restricting it. Now, is there anything else for Natasha here? I feel on the right leg. Okay, right leg. Yeah. There's an energy that's keeping Tayo from moving forward with you because of the restriction in you. This is how divine connections work. He can't move forward externally with you until you have done the internal healing in the part that represents him, since it is a divine union. Okay, so we're going to go into your right leg. If that's okay with you. Yes. All right. And we're going to, we're going to allow permission for Tayo to, she says, of course, for Tayo to move forward, to carry her forward, to let go of the fear or the blockage or the hesitancy to Tayo being unable to move forward in her right leg. We allow this energy to flow forward and to move with empowered strength forward into their divine destiny in and in alignment, full alignment with the course of God, with the faith and path of God. Giving him full divine permission to bring her forward with him. Bring her forward with him. And with her own self. And then last thing is going to be in the heart here. Okay. So now for Natasha, we need to open up to receive the unconditional love. It's to open from Natasha the unconditional love to receive in the heart here. Sending and restoring the faith in love itself. This is the faith in love itself for Natasha, for her to receive back this faith and unconditional love within herself. That true love exists. True love is very real despite what she's seen or observed logically. We're asking her heart to receive and be open to true love as it is and as it exists from the light of God. You can be open to receive, open to receive, open to receive. Good. Good job. Good job. Very good job. Okay. Good. All right, Natasha, let's check in. How are you feeling? Heart, head, and then, of course, the right leg there. Yes, and just to clarify, specifically answer your question, this is something very special with you and Tayo, and I would absolutely recommend moving forward with it. And very good job. How are you feeling? What did you experience? Did you feel anything moving for you? And are you feeling excited? Because this is going to be a lot of stuff moving forward with you and Tayo very fast. He didn't feel there's a part of him that was literally blocked from moving forward with you until this energy was clearing out. Okay. So really good job. I'm really proud of you. Simi says, I will be rewatching this. I love it. Jennifer L says, powerful. Aaron Bryan says, definitely feeling it collectively. I was just telling my ex about this. Is he having so many issues? I know he has many blocks and probably some dark attachments. Hope he comes around to this healing. He may not, Aaron. I hope he does too. But if he doesn't, well, God bless his soul. And let's make sure he finds out what he needs to find out. She said, I felt a lot on my leg. That is his energy. Okay. That's his energy. Good. Thank you so much. I really feel a lot of energy move. She said, good. That is his energy. It's going to start to move a lot. All I would say is when he starts to move and internally, just be open to receiving. Okay. Because he's going to start to move. Your body's going to start to move. Everything's going to start to move. It was a little stuck before, but now it's going to move forward really quickly. Okay. Internally and externally. All right. Thank you so much, Natasha. And you're very welcome. I hope that is life-changing for you. Let's continue moving forward. So next up, after Natasha, we have Anna, and then we have Lolly. Moni says, you become one of my favorite readers. I just have to say it, though. Totally get Ross. Yes, I believe you. I've heard the Ross thing. Psychic healer Ross over here. Okay, so Anna and then Lolly. Friends vibe with intuitive powers. Yeah, exactly. I've finally come around to embracing it. I always resisted that. But you know what I'm saying? We don't need any more gurus around here being too high on their horse to even talk with people, right? Like if you guys feel more open and comfortable with me, that's, I think, better for everyone. She says it is life-changing. Appreciate what you do. Thank you. You're so welcome. And good luck with everything. Keep us posted. We'd love to hear how it goes in future live streams. I want to hear how everything goes. Thank you so much, Spacey. I really appreciate that. All right. So is Anna C around? It does say payment is pending, so I don't know if that means it went through or it didn't go through or what's going on with that. But Anna, if you are here, please let us know. If you guys do want a personal reading or a healing, Okay, she says, Anna here. My question about my marriage with Michael, but I did pay. Okay, good. Yeah, perfect. Now I wasn't sure because sometimes it says payment status, payment pending, but I'm sure it's just a delay or it'll come through later. So it's just how it works on Shopify sometimes. But I do see your name on the list here. So thank you very much. Now let's go ahead. So question about my marriage with Michael. So what was the but you may need healing. Okay, I was gonna say there's a but though, right? There's some but. I see a lot of you guys you came in with a reading and then it ends up being a healing. And I think that's okay. I think that's where it's meant to go. Well, Anna, if you did need healing, what kind of healing would you be looking for? Anything in particular? And what is okay, there's a lot to say about the marriage with Michael, by the way. Oh yeah. Did he do something to not he did something not so good. Yeah. Whatever he feels best will my marriage be okay. All right. I feel, and again, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I think he may have messed up. It feels like there was a big hurt there, like a big betrayal of some sort. Like I think he may have done something to lose your trust fully. Feels like potential infidelity or cheating is what I heard. There's also what I'm getting is there's a big denial of the truth of this. I think there's a part of you that might be denying the truth of what this is or what this was or what the consequences of that are. And this sucks. I think a part of you knows that it's not meant to be and that it's not going to last after this. Whatever it was that happened where, again, I'm not sure exactly what it was, but something happened between you guys and I feel it was not meant to continue on after this. That if you two were to try to continue on after this, you would try and you'd get close to making it work, but it would never be the same. There was a piece of yourself, there was a piece of the marriage, a piece of the agreement that you guys made that was broken. Yeah, there you go. She just said, I'm so broken. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve that. And it really sucks. And I know it's not easy, but you got to move on. This marriage is not meant to continue. Even if you tried to, it would not last. And I think you know that deep inside. They're showing me 8 of Swords, right? Like not wanting to kind of see it. Yes, there's going to be a lot of sadness and pain with this for your kids specifically, but it is also, oh man, I'm getting emotional with this because this is a really deep one, guys. And I'm so glad you got, you requested a reading here. You're meant to be a role model for them, Anna. It's a long time. 17 years, she said. You're meant to be a role model with them of your strength. So it may be painful for them at first, and it may be really hard, but they're going to accept it, and it's really important to do it because they are actually looking at how you respond to this. Are you going to still stay and be less than what you are, a shadow of what you are? Because that's all you can be when you're in it, because your heart can't fully be in it anymore. I feel it shattered. I feel it split. I mean, you can't be in this and be fully yourself. It needs to be mended, and that takes time. Believe me, that takes time. But by leaving, your kids will see how strong and how much of a badass you really are. And it will really, really help them. Like, it will really set them up for a very good life, very strong life. Because they're going to remember this and they're going to be like, man, my mom is so strong that she left and she went to make her own life. And that's inspiring. Like, I'm getting this really deep, inspiring. Good. Yeah. She says she left already. Good. That's perfect. Keep going. Keep going. Because what I'm getting is they are watching you. They are watching you. They're honoring you, but they're learning from you, most importantly. So keep going. Unless you'd like to know anything specific, and if it's okay with you, I don't think there's a need to draw any cards. I mean, we already know what happened here. I'm going to say definitively, without a doubt in my mind, that this is not meant to be. It's not going to be okay. It's not meant to be okay. You are definitely meant to move forward into a new life, and your kids are absolutely meant to come with you. As hard as that may be. Okay. Now, my question for you is, do you have any specific questions around that? Like, do you have any questions around what you should be doing or the next best move for you? And also, you need help letting go. Okay, good. Let's do it. All right, this is going to be really tough. It may actually be a little lighter than we think, because I think you're just about ready. You're like on the edge is what I get, your heart. It just needs this last little push to then start to mend. Okay. So if you're not already doing it, I want you to sit down, just find a seat. Okay. Relax. And I want you to go into your heart and you're going to feel, of course, you're going to a lot of emotions, sadness, frustration. Okay. Angst, all these things. I just want you to feel them for a second, really feel them. And I'm going to go ahead and channel and speak right to your body. Okay. Here we go. All right, guides and angels, and in the name of Jesus Christ and Archangel Michael, yes. Through the power of unconditional love, we proclaim this union officially over. We proclaim this relationship and this bond, this karmic bond and this union officially over. And we ask for the assistance through the power of unconditional love for Anna to let go of all that she thought was, all that she thought is, and all that she thought will be. We're asking for her to let that part of herself go. We're asking for her to face all of her self-doubts, to empower herself, for her kids, for her life, for all of her essence moving forward. We're asking for her to face now, here and now, to the power of unconditional love, all of her own self-doubts, all of her essence, all of her truth. Good. And to walk now her own path. We proclaim and set free Anna for her to walk her own path, while also letting go of the past and what could have been, what was. We ask that this part be officially, through the power of unconditional love, dissolved. In the name of Jesus, we dissolve this wasness, this part that has died within her. And we release it in the name of unconditional love. Now, wow. Oh, as I was speaking this, Anna, I just saw the whole right side of your body, which represents the masculine half of ourselves, just literally dissolve away. Like I saw it crumbling, like we were in the Avengers and the Endgame thing starts and it just crumbles away. That was the whole right side of your body. It just crumbles away. There's still a little bit more to do. You're doing really good. And you're welcome, of course. And now, yes, now we're going to refill that side that dissolved away with you, with God, with unconditional love. Okay, so we're asking to replenish here and now the right side of Anna's body with faith, love, strength from Source, from God, and from her angels. We ask for her to receive and to be open to the love and to the healing of all wounds internally and externally. From the energy of God, source, the angels, and the universe, we ask for this divine energy to carry her forward here and now, and to give her the strength and persistence and determination she's looking for. We ask that this flow through her freely and openly in an empowering way for her path moving forward. We proclaim this here now, and so it is. We also ask for 2 of your best angels, God, source, the universe. We ask for 2 of your best angels, protector, warrior angels, to protect and guide Anna along her way and on her right side, so she knows where to go, what to do, and that everything will be okay. Good. So it is. Whew. It's ice cold, she says. Yeah. That was a big one, Anna. Literally, right side dissolved, and then sent in just unconditional light and love, and then 2 angels on your right side. This is your strength. This is your masculine strength and identity. And if you feel lost, I want you to feel into God, source, the universe, running through your right side, and ask it for strength and to carry you forward. That is going to replace the old connection of what the illusion of strength was, or the illusion of connection was between you and your ex-marriage, soon-to-be ex-husband in marriage. Okay? All right. Good job. If you have any questions or need some help integrating, feel free to email me at brandon.tobias888@gmail.com. I'm happy to help in any way. And be strong. Okay? You're doing the right thing. And you've got some healing to do. Absolutely. It'll take time. But in time, you're going to be very, very happy. Very happy. I see you. Okay? You're welcome. Good job. All right, good stuff, guys. Let's move on to the next, which I believe is Lolly. So Lolly, who was once a part of my monthly tarot live workshop, which I no longer do, but may bring back in the future. And she was also part of our twin flame workshop. Me and Paula Michelle hosted our live twin flame workshop. I don't know when we're going to bring that back, but we should soon. My love, we should bring that soon. There she is, Lolly. I've been so happy and getting a lot just from watching the healings, and was just donating. Couldn't do it through Venmo, but if you feel I need any help, I welcome it. Oh, that was so sweet, Lolly. Thank you so much. She literally just donated, purchased a healing just to donate. Like, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy to, but if you feel I need any healing, I welcome it. I'll check in with your guides. How about that? I'll check in with your guides and see if they recommend anything, and I'll just try to channel a little bit for what you may need, Lolly, or what they recommend, or any messages they have for you. Generally speaking, though, I feel right now you're in a very strong, certain place in your life. Like, I feel like you're moving forward. You're very certain about things. You're determined. You're happy. I can feel that happy energy coming through on the right side. It's very good. It's very positive. Okay. He said, okay, you could do that. Okay, good. Very joyous energy. Okay. So very good stuff. So there's not much that I don't think there's going to be a healing. Guides and angels for Lolly. Is there anything that she, all right. So the first thing they're saying is, they're showing me right here. Okay. This is for you, Lolly. So I want you to focus on your, third eye right here. And the first thing they said was just more certainty or more guarantee around your path or your potential. Okay, your potential really is what it's about, or where you're stepping into. They want me to show you and talk about what you're meant for. Okay? All right. The power of unconditional love. And they're going to show you this as well at the same time, Lolly. So I hope you're open. So just be open to receive here and now to the power of unconditional love. All right. Okay. So here's your path of where you're going. I can see it. I see a house by a stream. A house by a stream. It's not a log house, but you're in some house, but in nature or in the woods of some sort, and you're by a stream, and you're really happy, and you're in divine partnership. You're in a very loving, very amazing divine connection. I see the river, the stream flowing nearby. I see you guys picking your own berries. I see fishing as well. I think he'll be a fisherman. I don't know if you're into fishing yourself, but I see him fishing. I see a fireplace, and I see a remote, this being like a remote distance from like a civilization. So it's close enough to be able to get supplies that you need, but it's isolated out enough to be able to be in your own space in nature. I see, oh, okay. They're going to show me that now. I see you pregnant, and I see you with at least 2 kids, if not 3. Eventually. And I see this making you really, really happy. Like, I just see passion, love, divine union between you guys. It's wonderful. I see a strong, authentic, just protective man. I see this very strongly for you. He may even hunt, or he may dabble in hunting, or he may at least know how to hunt. I also see they're talking about school now. So I don't know if you're in school, if you're considering school, but I see all schooling finished, and you feeling really confident and fulfilled in everything you've learned or are learning now, all completed. So once you complete whatever it is you're doing, or whatever, I don't know if you're in something now, they're saying there's a sense of completion or a sense of fulfillment that really allows you to step into happiness and partnership. Okay. So this is very strong, Lolly. And overall, I just see you being really fulfilled, deeply fulfilled, happy in this house. And here's what I'll say, and it's so crazy. You're so happy that it's like you don't even feel the need to do more work for the world. Like, how can I put that? Like, not that you're not going to be working for the world, but I don't see you feeling a need to even have to grind or work or get out there, because you're so damn happy and satiated with what your situation is. And really, just by doing this and being truly happy, you're fulfilling your purpose, big part of your purpose. Now, I still do see you definitely getting out there and teaching remotely, and also some in-person stuff. But this comes later on in your destiny, later on. Next few years, I say. Wow, I literally just saw 2 birds fly across the window. No joke, through my window, 2 birds fly through. So it's very exciting. It says, thank you so much. I'm so happy. Okay, good. So they just want to say, keep going. You are definitely on the right track, but they want you to have certainty around your future and where it's going and what is guaranteed for you. Absolutely guaranteed for you. Divine love, happiness, and divine commitment, and living this amazing life. And it's beautiful, by the way. I'm seeing it. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. So it's inspiring for what I also want to create in my union, in my life too. I think it's going to be, Paul, if you're watching this, I think it's going to be just like that. So, oh my God, those are my guides. They speak to me through birds all the time. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. We just saw 2 birds fly through the window. I swear. All right, guys. All right, let's see. So Alden just came up. He's saying hello. I just really appreciate that, Lolly. I mean, she donated. She didn't even expect a healing. That's just so selfless and crazy. So thank you so much. We'll definitely have to meet up with you guys. Yes, absolutely. We'll be meeting up for sure. Okay. Well, that's all the healings or readings for today. Oh my God, it's almost 7 o'clock. It's been 3 hours. That's so crazy. I am going to close down the readings for today. We have gone plenty long enough when I'm in union. Yes, absolutely. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. This was so much fun. I have no idea how I'm still sitting and standing here. I do. Paula Michelle, she's been... Oh, Heather, she placed an order last second. Heather O'Neill goes in for the reading. All right, so Heather, you are going to be the last one, okay? Heather placed the order for before the closeout. You're welcome, Kathy. Heather, if you are here, you will be the last one. And then we're going to go ahead and close it. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Stephanie, if you're watching, I've learned how to close it down. Not that I like closing down, but I can't believe it's almost 7. Like, that's just craziness. So we're going to make this a draft. I think we can make it a draft. Maybe we can't. Okay, good. Whatever. We'll leave it open. If someone really wants a reading or a healing before we close out, I've got the energy. We can do it. So I'll leave it open in case anyone else wants a last minute healing or reading. Sign up now. Forever hold your peace. Otherwise, Heather's going to be the last person we do for today. Okay. And this is Joe. You guys can thank Paula Michelle and God and Source and all of it for providing the energy to be able to do this, because if it was just me, there's no damn way I'd be able to do all this and still be standing. Awesome. Stephanie Palau. Oh, there she is. Stephanie, I still have your name on the list. I know you purchased a reading a little bit ago and you emailed me. So welcome to the reading. If you want your reading, this reading, I have still committed and guarantee your reading. So if you want to claim it now, great. If you want to wait for the next one, we can do that too. We're just at the end of today's live stream. So Heather says, just whenever you have for me, I always spell your name wrong when I'm typing on here, LOL. All right. So Heather, this is for you. Fearless Warrior 77, Heather O'Neill. It's good to see you back on here, Heather. It's been a long time. The first thing that I have for you is wow. I mean, the progression, the strength in your soul. You've been making a lot of changes. You've been making a lot of changes energetically. I feel a lot of strength, a lot of openness. I feel like this is a return of some of the people who were, Lolly and Heather. They both were in the Twin Flame workshop. Heather, you have been doing work. Oh my gosh, I can feel it. Keep going, girl. I'm like, wow. Has like so much strength. And don't worry about spelling the name wrong. It happens. Okay, so let me just tap in and see what the guides have for you. Wow. I mean, they're just saying I'm seeing them applaud for you, Heather. I swear to God, I'm seeing them applaud for you. And they're just saying all the changes, all the action you've been taking, it's around action, all the commitment, all the movement. I mean, we're so proud of you, Heather. You are living your life purpose. You have won your karmic lesson in being empowered and strong in who you are. I mean, you are literally crushing it. And I can see your energy, right? Like I would tell you, you are crushing it. You're doing amazing. They want you to know. And by the way, I didn't even show you. I pulled out the Emperor card as I was talking to you. So one, for you, you are acting in the divine masculine energy. As a feminine, you have enacted the strong divine masculine energy within, since we all have equal parts, that is actively manifesting your partnership, your person. And they want you to know that. They want you to know the more you continue to act in the way you are, the more and the closer it brings in your person. There's still some time, okay? So they want me to tell you about just a little check-in here, about 6 to 8 months before this can really progress, okay? 6 to 8 months is what they just told me. They're saying in that time, don't even worry about it. I don't even think you are, but they're just confirming, don't even worry about it. Just keep on going, keep on hustling, keep on making moves, and keep rising. Because right now is a very great time in your life where you're going to be getting a lot of happiness, success, recognition for everything that you are, impact on people. I mean, it's incredible. I just asked if there's any healing I can do. They're saying no healing. There's no healing I can do. Like, you've got it. You're already doing it, they're saying. So I wish I could. There's no healing. I'm going to give you a reading, though, because, of course, I want to give you as much as I can. There you go. This is you. This is you right here. All right? You can't make this stuff up. Like the guides have not been more clear. So you are manifesting, my friend. Now, King of Pentacles here, Queen of Cups, the Hangman, Knight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. They're saying just don't continue to go. Give it about 6 to 8 months and continue not to allow yourself to get distracted or deterred by anyone potentially in your workplace or anyone that is maybe flirting or romantic with you. They're saying just don't even trip about that. Don't even worry. That whole divine situation will come to you. All right. That's nothing to worry about with that. Now, I do see King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups here in, wow. I mean, who and what you are manifesting. Five of Wands with the Three of Swords. Now, what you're learning, the essence of what you're learning is to be a warrior. Okay. You're learning to step into the warrior version of yourself so you can teach people how to let go of like wounds or broken hearts or brokenness inside and not let that distract you from the point of life, from why they came here. This is your purpose. Like, that's why I'm saying you're living your purpose. You're literally doing it. Like, you're learning how to do it. This is what you will be showing others how to do very shortly. That's going to come along. You're even going to be showing people how to walk away from certain situations or connections that are not really meant for you. And if you haven't started this already, I really feel there's you're going to be building some type of structure, business, or online foundation that will be a wish come true. So if there's something that and it's around, I think it's around you speaking. I see you on in an online structure, speaking and or advocating or selling something that you really put your heart and soul into that's going to help a lot of people. It's like an online program of some sort. And I see this being your own thing. And here's what I'll say is, if there's something in your heart that would be a dream come true for you to have created, or for you to step into, or for you to do, that thing is waiting for you. Like, it's ready. So if you're no longer fulfilled in any area in your life when it comes to work, and you're ready to step into the next phase of your business or create something, now's the time. Like, the energy's here. You're ready. Like, you have the wisdom already needed inside of you to create something that's going to help free people and empower them and help them move away from their past and or their heartbreak or hurt, and to be free from that. So, yeah, anyways, I just want to say, fantastic job. Keep going. And don't be afraid or don't hesitate to step into that next level of business, of whatever you're creating. If you're creating something now, go for it. Okay, she said dead on. Good. Go for it. Create it. You already know. You already know what to say. You already know what to do. You already have the wisdom in who you are to lead people. All right? You've done it. You've already done it. So go for it. They're saying build it. It's time to build it. Okay? All right. Good job. Very good job. Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. Holy cow. So clearly, Lolly and Heather and Stephanie, my moderator, they're all doing pretty well. They were all part of our Twin Flame workshop, by the way. So, no coincidence there. Everyone's crushing it. No, I'm kidding. But no, they really are crushing it. So next time we have a Twin Flame workshop with Paula, Michelle, and I, we'll let you guys know. I'm sure it's coming in the future when we're ready. She says you are beyond amazing. Thank you so much, Heather. I really appreciate that. And you are amazing. Like, I'm telling you, like, that was awesome. Like, your guides are ecstatic for you. So keep going. All right. So that's it. So that is it for today. And, I don't believe there's any last minute orders that came in. But thank you guys so much for watching. Alden is going crazy at my feet, so I'm definitely going to pay him some love and attention for being so loving and so patient with me today. Lala says, you go, girl. Stephanie Palau. Oh, I forgot. Stephanie Palau is next. So, sorry. Yes. No. Sorry. I totally forgot. No, you have your question and or healing. So, thank you. I almost forgot. No, we did not forget. No, I can. Believe me. She said, only if you can. Thank you so much. I know you've been waiting a few days, so I'm ready to go if you are. So, are you looking for a question or a healing today, Stephanie P? Alden, baby. Alden's just going crazy. He can only last so long outside of the office. We don't have doors on the office. If those of you guys wondering, like, why don't you just close the door? We don't have doors on the office, so he can just come in whenever. And we're trying to train him. I'm trying to train him. Okay, question: guidance on Tomas. Oh, well, he needs to commit. It's time for him to commit. Okay, so I feel like you're in this waiting position of waiting for him to commit to you. Yeah, waiting to receive him in. It's like you're ready, you're open, you're kind of in that stage where you're like, you gonna do this, dude? Like, are you ready? So why is he hesitating, guides and angels? Why is Tomas there's a lot of fear. Look, moon card, fool card. So yeah, there's a lot of fear. Now there's hesitancy, reassurance. So he's missing in his own self the energy of reassurance that this is the right thing for him to do. Wow. For him to really fully commit and partner up with you. I sense there's a lot of potential, but for some reason he's missing within himself. And I'll just say this for you, Stephanie. This one, unfortunately, is not on you. So you may feel, okay, here's what I'll say. Just don't close off to him. Don't close off to him. So there may be a tendency for you to, because of his hesitancy, because of he's not like strongly coming in and like committing to you, there may be a tendency to close off. And I'm going to advise you, don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. I know it's frustrating for men to not come in and commit and be strong, believe me, but there's more than meets the story here. This healing, by the way, is something that you can't change, unfortunately. It's his healing to do, for Tomas to do. And unfortunately, they're asking for patience with him. Okay? I would tell you if I thought that, it's just he's not going to change or blah. No, he definitely can. What he needs from you is this specifically. He just needs patience, love, and continuous urge or reassurance that, hey, it's going to be okay. Whatever you decide, it's going to be okay. I'm here either way. I would love to really do this with you, but, I understand if I'm not the one for you. And really just asking him to take a dive into his own soul, because I know you need an answer pretty soon here. I understand that. So asking him to take a dive into his soul to look at and decide if you're the one for him. This may be really scary for both of you because it could mean a lot. But I do sense when he does that deep dive that he's going to see, hey, buddy. No. This goes out. Out. Sorry, he starts playing with his toys and then he's interrupting the energy. So I do really sense when he does that deep dive, he's going to find out that he wants to move forward. There we go. So once I went into his truth here, that allows him to move forward. Right now, he's kind of stuck up here a little bit, okay, in his energy. So all he needs from you, and this is what a feminine can provide for her masculine, is just patience, love, and a little bit of a push to say, hey, I don't got all day. I don't got all year, right? I don't got all life. I'm ready for a decision. Are you going to make me yours or not? And when you give him that kind of push, he goes in, right? And you can encourage him to ask literally down here, deep within his body, like his legs, his sacral, this lower level of truth, because he's too up here in his body. And this isn't truth. This is kind of deliberation, hesitancy, insecurity, and needing reassurance. Okay. So, yes, that's my advice. But, and I do want to read really quickly on. So you're doing well. I just want to reaffirm, Stephanie, your energy is really good. Yeah. So look, it's really what he's willing to offer to you and really willing to commit to you here. Knight of Wands, Star card. Yeah. Part of his fear is that if he settles down or if he commits, that he'll become less than, or he'll close off, or it will make him, restricted, okay, in his freedom. Like the biggest thing he fears is losing his freedom, okay, as a man. And I can understand that as a man. You can ask Paula how many times we've talked about this, freedom, the essence of freedom in a relationship. But what I feel is that, and there we go. So there's the Two of Swords right in the middle of the spread. So his is his choice. And the choice is, quite frankly, what you got to ask him, which is, hey, I need an answer. What's your choice? I'll give you some time. Am I yours or am I not? Right there. Because he is going to be willing at that point in time, when you have that confidence in yourself and that love for yourself, to let the old part of him die, where he would prioritize freedom over commitment, love, and determined relationship. Because this is definitely a soul connection between you guys that is developing rapidly. Soul connection developing rapidly. That has a lot to give to both of you guys. There you go. Okay. So very good stuff. It's a young one. It's a young soul connection developing rapidly. And this will make or break it. Okay. So there's a contract in the making here. Okay. Stephanie, any questions about that? And anything else I can guide you on? I hope that was helpful for you and or clarifying. Did that that kind of hit the nail on the head when it comes to Tomas? Or clarify at least where he's at energetically? Any questions about what you may need to do with him? Thank you. I'll let you know after my ultimatum, LOL. Okay. Give him some time though, okay? Don't I advise, my advice to you, don't do it too close in a closed off way or too aggressively. Just do it with love. Give him some time. Give him as much time as he needs. He may need some space, but I do feel relatively quickly he'll make that decision and come back to you with a decision. I think it's about a manic episode and whether he's able to work on his illness. Yes, but his mania, okay, it's mostly because his energy's too up. When you ask him this question, it brings him down into his body. Now, I want you to listen to the energy here. Here's Tomas up here. Okay, I'm going to show you the shift. Here's Tomas up here deciding from the energy up in the head, in the upper part of the body, right? How does this feel? Does this feel solid? Does this feel certain? Does this feel right? Versus, so this is Tomas's energy now, versus this. Do you guys feel the drop in energy here? So there it is. So that's where your question will send him down to. And that is the same reason why any mania or any mental disorders are happening, because the only reason mental disorders happen is because you're not connected properly to your body. That's it, because of trauma and fear. That's it. When you connect to the body again and you feel the feelings, the mental stuff goes away. It's just too much energy up here. You guys see that? That's why there was too much energy. First thing that I go. Does that make sense, Stephanie? Send him to me. If you really want, if he's open to it, send him to me. I'll teach him to go right into his body. We'll get him right back into his dick, right back into his soul. Okay, excuse my French, but that's where he needs to go. He needs to drop into, okay, for a man, it's dropping into his balls. You're welcome. Hope that helps. And again, this is his stuff, but that could be your piece in helping him, if that makes sense. Okay. And feel free to email me, of course, if you need any more help or questions about that, and where to go with that. So anyways, thank you so much, everyone. What an amazing live stream. Did not expect to go this long, but it was, someone says Uncle Bar, lame-o indeed. I did not expect to go this live long, but it was fantastic. Thank you, God, energy, angels, source. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Stephanie, or both Stephanies, but thank you, Stephanie, or particularly for being the moderator, and for handling business. Haven't seen any trolls in here since Stephanie became moderator. So thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lolly. Thank you, Heather. Everyone, thank you guys so much. I love this. This is what I'm here to do for the earth. And I really do feel my YouTube channel is going to take a swing into this direction. So if you guys want more of this content or teachings or how to do what this is, definitely check out my YouTube channel, Signs of the Soul and Stars, and be sure to subscribe and like the video so we can find more people. Thank you, Kathy, for the roses donation. And finally, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you guys want a personal reading, a live one-on-one 60-minute session, live and in person on Zoom, or a pre-recorded astrology or tarot reading, all of those are available on my website, brandontobias.com. And also, I've got 2 slots left for my coaching container. I've got 5 total clients right now. I'm open for 2 more. Those can be purchased on my website as well. And those give you 4 one-on-one hour sessions, plus continued access to me via Marco Polo with weekly check-ins, weekly homework, and ways to ascend and spiritually grow in a very short amount of time in alignment with your soul and life destiny. And if you have any questions about that, you can ask Stephanie. She's a current client, and I'm sure she can attest as to just how crazy fast things are shifting with her and her life and all that stuff. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. Thanks, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Esley says, do you do that weekends, or would you consider weekend for the Zoom? Esley, I hate to say it. I'm a stickler when it comes to keeping my time. Saturday and Sunday are kind of my relax self-time, and I typically keep it throughout the week, but I might be able to work something out if for a special circumstance. So if you are considering a coaching container, feel free to email me and we can talk about it. And other than that, I love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you next time. Bye for now. Oh, and if you want to watch the replay is on YouTube, Signs of the Soul and Stars. Feel free to check it out and tell your friends. Bye for now. Thank you, Stephanie.